Well, ladies and gents, how is everybody doing? I hope you had a good day. Kenny's here. Hello, Kenny Ken. Janelle is here. Randy, Jay Sav, Joey Tillman, hi. Hiram is here, hello. The usual suspects. That's what I'm going to start calling y'all, is my usual suspects. So if you didn't watch NXT, I do have a short recap for you. It was still a very good show for NXT. I didn't get to see Frankie Monet's match, and I didn't get to see, what else they had going on in NXT. I had to bake some cookies, okay? So, I had stuff I had to do, but I got to see the bulk of NXT in the beginning, and I got to see the bulk of NXT in the end. So let's start with what I like to call probably like the meat and potatoes of NXT. So you had Adam Cole kicking off the show, and congratulations to you. English, basically irate about how he's been treated in NXT. I don't see Adam Cole lasting in NXT longer than a couple of months. I think by the time Royal Rumble rolls around, Adam Cole is gonna be gone from NXT. That's just my assumption. Don't put too much stock in it, but that's where my mind goes. That's how I'm feeling about it. You feel me? Anyway, Adam Cole came out and cut a promo, and he basically was pissed about the fact that Samoa Joe was able to put his hands on him through the little loophole that William Regal set up. He also was pissed that he had to go up against Kyle O'Reilly again at the Great American Bash. He felt like he deserved Karrion Kross, and he was like, you know what? I'm not picking an opponent tonight. I'm out of here. And before he could leave, this guy shows up. So if you didn't know who this guy is, that is Carmelo Hayes, Kenny Ken's favorite wrestler. Oh, goodness. Hello, Aaliyah. Hello, Don. He said, dang, I just got here. Po, baby. They see you just like I see you, honey. Hold on a second. Want to make sure I tell everybody I'm on YouTube so everybody knows. This is Kenny's favorite guy right here. That's her man, okay? This is Carmelo Hayes, aka Christian Casanova. And what happened was he came out and challenged Adam Cole the very same way that John Cena challenged Kurt Angle all those years ago. So he came out and he was like, look, I want to wrestle you. You don't have to pick me, but I'm going to start the fight the same way they did years ago. He said with ruthless aggression, with that energy, and smacked Adam Cole, and the battle commenced. And I have to say, Christian Casanova had the drop on Adam Cole. He made one fatal error that allowed Cole to get in that match, and that is when it was a back and forth between the two of them, and it very well could have ended with Carmelo Hayes winning, but unfortunately, the super kick just prevailed over Carmelo Hayes just a little bit more, and he was not able to topple Adam Cole tonight, but he sure did whoop Adam Cole's ass, okay? He sure did give that man a run for his money. So I am very proud of Carmelo Hayes. I tagged him on Instagram. I put up a video. I put up a picture of him on Instagram, same picture as this one, I believe, so that people can watch NXT and follow him. I see great things for Carmelo Hayes. He was very, very good tonight. It was a very good showing for him. I meant the other Don that says he's on another planet. Okay. Oh, Tiff, I got to send you my call so you can see. Oh, you made the call. Cool. All righty. So now we can get to some of the other things that occurred on NXT that I didn't really get to see, but I'll still discuss. Now, originally, Diamond Mine was supposed to debut today. I'm not sure if I know that they did debut at the end. It was Kyle O'Reilly's match with Kushida. So Kyle O'Reilly had already chosen his opponent for this week's NXT, and he chose to go up against Kushida, and they made that the main event. So what they did was they had O'Reilly close the show and Cole open the show. It was a very interesting night. I did see a vignette from LA Knight, and I did get to see Cameron Grimes come in. I don't know how that came about or what happened with that. I'm not sure. But I also did get to see a little piece from Frankie Monet and, of course, from Aaliyah and Jessie McKay. I think that's how you say her name. I don't know how to say her name, so I'm just going to call her Jessie. Hold on a second, y'all. Oh, shit. Don, your car look just like you, by the way. He looks... That is weird. Wow, that is superiorly close. It's weird. But he looks just like you. Okay. Hey, Janetics Music. She's the one who makes all my music for my videos. So yeah, you do. They attacked Kushida at the end. I thought they did. Frankie won over Carissa Rivera. And you ain't never seen it, but he looked just like the dude, Carmelo Hayes. He looked just like him, but he also looked like you. Like, this call favor you a lot, of course, but it do favor Carmelo Hayes. Something about Elektra Lopez ain't hitting for me. Okay, so there was a match with Frankie Monet. She's supposed to have an encore match today against a PC girl, which it happened to be Carissa Rivera. She was the girl that was a part of that had a small stint in the storyline when Lana and Bobby Lashley got married and their exes came out there and was talking big shit. So she was the girl who came out in the black dress with the curly hair, who was talking about Bobby Lashley still loved her and all this other kind of stuff. That was Carissa. First of all, Janetics Music is lying. She makes my music for me. She is such a liar. I'm telling you, they be in my head. I'm a wrestling psychic. I can't with you. Anyways, y'all, So they had a very good showing for her, I guess. I didn't get to see what happened when it came to Frankie and Elektra. I don't know what happened with that. Hopefully, this little experience with her wrestling with Frankie will help tighten her up a bit and things will get better. From what I hear, she was okay, but she was green, which isn't a good sign. But maybe she'll tighten up and maybe they'll change her character and give her something new and fresh. Maybe a new name would work out better for her. I'm not really feeling the name Elektra. I think they should let her go with her name. I don't know. We just have to wait and see what they give her and how they develop her. They got to figure out how to develop people and push people forward. Everybody can't be a Zoe Starks or, a Karrion Kross or a Bronson Reed or a Cameron Grimes. Everybody can't be that. Some people take LA Knight. Some people take time to be developed, and she's going to take time to be developed. So let's move on into what I did see. I missed a good chunk of NXT because I was working on I had to work tonight and bake. So I missed a good chunk of NXT. I'm not really sure what happened after Frankie had her match. I know that Zoe Starks and Io Shirai had a match against Aaliyah and Jessie. And I also know that they lost. I know that they also got attacked by Raquel, Dakota, and Shotzi and Ember, and the way just kind of snuck their way out of, that fight. And here's my thing about that. Raquel is the NXT Women's Champion. There's no reason for her to be in the tag team division. That rubs me the wrong way. That makes me feel like you don't have anything for her, and therefore, or there's no one who can contend with her, which that isn't true either. You could have had her going up against Toni Storm right now. Toni's not doing anything. She isn't on television. As far as I know, Toni isn't injured. They haven't brought her up to the main roster yet, unless they plan on doing that for this Money in the Bank thing that's happening. But, like, you haven't done anything with Raquel that's worthy of being praised, or just be like, your title reign is great. Like, Raquel's title reign is lackluster at best, and she most definitely should not be in title contingency for the tag team titles. Let me put some of y'all comments up here. Or Carmelo Hayes. Okay, so talking about the call that looked like Carmelo. Y'all, that call do favor him and Don. That is so weird. It's weird. Robert Stonebrand got their ass whooped again tonight. When do they don't get their ass whooped? Like, they always get their ass whooped. They should be replaced by Casey and Kaden. And that's another thing. They have a real tag team in Casey and Kaden, and they are not using them either. So that's a problem for me. And I just feel like Raquel and Dakota are taking the spot away from Gigi and what's that other girl's name? I can't think of the other girl's name, but Gigi had a partner. You could have put their asses in this and let them run so they can get some traction going for them. You could have most definitely had Casey and Kaden in this. Let them get some traction and going for them. You could have had Xia Li and Tian Sha Xia Li and Mei Ying in here running shop in that tournament too, and this whole thing going on that you got in this women's tag team division. The possibilities for that would have been endless, but you chose to put Raquel and Dakota in this, which leads me to believe you ain't got shit for her. Which doesn't make any sense to me, because again, if you're not going to use Xia Li in the tag team division with Mei Ying, you could have Xia Li challenging Dakota for that title at the Great American Bash. You could have Toni Storm challenging Raquel. I keep getting them bitches confused. Raquel could be getting challenged by at least 2 or 3 people. If you are a champion, there is no need for you to be in the tag team division. You already have a title, and you are already at the top of the women's division. There, you had the title for 1 hour. Your ass should be at the back of the fucking line trying to get another championship. There is no reason for you to be written into any storyline. That also leads me to believe that they don't believe in you being strong enough to be a champion. And very soon, your ass is going to drop the title, which thank God, because you're boring as hell as a champion, and Dakota's no sitting muscle ass is not giving you no traction and no play. Okay? She's making it worse. Girl, had me up in here preaching. Shit. Kudos to Toni for coming out. Yes, congratulations to Toni for coming out as bisexual. And if that's what you are, live your life as free as you can, honey, because you only get one life. You only get one. If you pan, if you bi, if you trans, if you gay, then come out and live your life. There's a whole community that will welcome you, will welcome in arms, even if family don't. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes your family, you have to pick your family. You know what I'm saying? The cool thing about it is you can cut people off real quick, like, you feel me? So don't let nobody beat you down or browbeat you for who you are and what you are, because they got to answer for some shit too. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, let's read these comments. If you're a champion, you don't need to go for tag belts, especially since we're on our way out of the panini. What do you want? Excuse me? Don't have sisters, okay?
You blame your mama for that, okay?
Don't have no sisters, okay? And don't tell them you love them because they come back because when you tell them that. Don't tell them you don't tell them you love them because they come back. They come back when you tell them that.
Ain't that a song?
Get out of my
when I learn.
Get out of my room. I'm gonna be at your house in a week.
Correct.
Get out.
Kurt.
Get out of my room. No, he took them.
Took.
If they not in this case, he took them.
They in there.
Okay, because some Tay-Tay will come here and get them whenever he feel like it.
But you didn't give them to him.
No, they're not his. These are my damn headphones. He got his own.
Now back to your regular schedule program.
Get out, Mulan. Don't your head hurt?
It's going downtown.
Well, you finna go out the jail. Get out.
Way to my love.
Get out.
My love.
Get out.
My love.
No. Anyway. Get out of my room.
Apto.
Stupid.
You always start with me and get mad when I don't stop.
Shut up, Cora. I'm tired of her. She get on my nerves. It says, if you're a champion, you don't need to tag sis. I'm reading the other comments, especially since we're on our way out of the Panini and how extensive your women's roster is on NXT. If they don't have a story for Raquel, then y'all could have had her do an open challenge. Sips whiskey and coke. Not whiskey. Raquel has this title for 76 days and ain't doing shit. Partially due to booking and partially to the fact that Raquel is boring. I'm sorry, Braun Strowman. I know that's your woman and you love her. And I'm glad that you love her and you in love and y'all got a nice little thing going. Y'all got a relationship and everything is fine and you skipping and she happy and skipping. I'm happy for both of y'all. But the reality is your girlfriend is boring. Now, she probably a ball of fun with you, but her character on NXT is boring. She's a boring ass champion. Okay. She's boring. I'm lucky that I don't have any sisters or brothers. I love my sister. She is everything to me, but she gets on my nerves. So her best match was against Rhea. Well, that's true. She took pointers from him because his rank was boring as well. Poor Braun. Tom Tannen said Raquel looking out for her little homie. We all got status. Hey, listen. She can look out for Dakota all she wants to, but the reality is let's go just by strictly kayfabe. Let's not go to booking or none of that. Let's just go by kayfabe. Now, if I'm a champion, my name is on the belt. My nameplates are on the belt. You had your chance to be champion. You failed every time you got to be champion. There is no such thing as a tag-along when it comes to being a champion. You either are a champion by yourself or you ain't. And that girl is not a champion with Dakota. It don't say Dakota and Raquel. It says Raquel is champion. Okay? Now, I like how you talk a lot of shit because Dakota come out there be real big and bold. She real big and bad. Got her nose all up in the shit. When her friend is standing next to her, popping off at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? The reality is she need Raquel more than Raquel need her. So if you're going to be the big bad wolf with the title, then you need to act as such. You need to be decimating bitches. You need to be tearing folks down. Not sitting up here holding baby princess bubblegum hand every time she need to come through. Because every time little Kickalopolis get the kicking and shit, she lose. No, ma'am, Pam. Get it together. If you wanted to be champion, you should have beat Io Shirai when you had the chance. But you couldn't. You couldn't beat Miss Mamas. Okay? And real talk, Raquel barely did it. Keep it funky. I would rather see Frankie Monet have developed over Raquel. Well, Raquel was there first. Raquel was there first, and they probably was gonna put the title on Raquel earlier than we thought anyway. But they decided to go and let Raquel, drop a few lbs, tone herself up, really work at it, and when she did, she came back better. I'm sorry, y'all. I was thirsty. Had to get me a little drink. Any whoosies. So, we finally got to see Diamond Mine debut. Now, Diamond Mine has been advertised for months. Diamond Mine has been shown on TV to be this ultimate faction. What? Yes. You got some deodorant?
I didn't put it on.
You better get that spray deodorant and put that deodorant on, boy. Turn around. Spray deodorant. All right, who do you see as the next three women? Next three? God, I have to think like that. Oh my God. I might see Frankie Monet being champion at some point. Give it here. Give it here. Ooh, child, you just special. I see Frankie Monet being champion at some point. I also see Shotzi being champion. Ember's probably gonna be champion again at some point. Because she's not going back to the main roster for a while. I see. So it's Ember, Shotzi, Frankie Monet. I see Zoe Stark, baby. I'm on the phone, baby. I see Zoe Starks being champion at some point. So there, you got 4. Okay?
Yeah.
We gotta close these windows. Yes, most definitely. All right. So Diamond Mine debuted today. KJ, it's time for bed. You gotta go pull your bed out and take your stuff downstairs. Diamond Mine debuted, and they debuted after Kyle O'Reilly and Kushida had a brutal match at the end of the night. It was Kyle O'Reilly and Kushida was giving everything they was supposed to have gave. It was good. Okay. Night, babe. Give me a pack of those gummies, right? They really had a very good match. I was very, very happy for them. Very proud of Kushida because Kushida came in there and was like, this might be a little exhibition match, but you're not going to whoop my ass and I'm a champion. Oh, hells to the no. Kushida took out Kyle O'Reilly, was messing his arm up in that match. But Kyle O'Reilly was able to pick up the pin on Kushida, and it ended with Adam Cole. He left earlier in the night. And then he came back to attack Kyle O'Reilly, which took O'Reilly out of, helping Kushida. They had a lot of respect for each other at the end of that match. But this also left Kushida very vulnerable and open to an attack, which is where Diamond Mine comes in. And the interesting thing about Diamond Mine is that it involves their supreme leader, the tiny-voiced Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong is back on NXT, and I kind of figured he would come back repackaged. I thought Diamond Mine would be him and Marina being together, but it's just Roderick there. Roderick, Tyler Rex, and some guy that's with them. He's a very big Asian guy, and of course, everyone's favorite manager, Malcolm Bivens, is their manager. Diamond Mine has debuted, and of course, they're making a play for Kushida's Cruiserweight Championship, and Roderick Strong has made it very clear that he wants to be the next owner of that belt. So we got to see all of that on NXT tonight. Oh, it's Tyler Rust and Hideki Suzuki. Is that how you say his name? Suzuki, I'm never good with Japanese names. Jesus Christ. Tyler Rust and Hideki Suzuki. She said it's one of those two. Babe, how do you say this last name?
You might be right. It might be Hideki Suzuki.
It might be?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I don't feel like a complete idiot. Awesome. Because I did before. 100% like, oh shit. That's not normal. You all right? I'm gonna put it on default so y'all can see because I don't think the comments are big enough. So let me see what my what my folk got to say. He has a background in judo and wrestled for 12 years. Okay, so I've seen him in one of the classes. It wasn't in the recent. I think it was in one of the last two performance center classes that I saw him in, and they said he was gonna be a coach in the PC, but I guess they pulled him up because they need him. So originally came into WWE. Okay, so I was right. Awesome sauce. Okay, so Diamond Mine debuted, and their supreme leader is Roderick Strong, which I find Roderick Strong's personality to be he's not a bad wrestler. He's actually one of the best wrestlers in NXT and in WWE, period. Technical wise, he's one of the best. And you can't get any better than Roderick Strong when it comes to wrestling in the ring. It's character-wise where Roderick Strong loses me. He kind of sounds like a little boy when he starts talking, and sometimes that is very distracting, although that's not something he can control. I probably would be able to deal with it better if he wasn't like, when he talks, it's almost like he's a dork trying to convey his emotions, and it just doesn't come across effectively, which I believe is why Malcolm Bivens is there. Malcolm Bivens is going to be the pseudo mouthpiece for all three of these men. Quite honestly, I see nothing superiorly great about Tyler Rust, and I don't think Tyler Rust will survive after Diamond Mine implodes, if it ever does. But I am curious as to how they would do Hideki Suzuki. Like, I think that he would be great, whether he's in that group or outside of it. I just need to see what he's capable of character-wise. But for the most part, it seemed to be a very solid show for NXT. Again, they continue to truck forward in going into Great American Bash in 2 weeks. We do know that there's at least one match set in stone for the Great American Bash, and that is going to be the unsanctioned match. Isn't it unsanctioned again?
I believe so, yeah.
It's unsanctioned, right? And it's going to be Cole versus O'Reilly part 2. Now, I expect Karrion Kross will probably defend his title at the Great American Bash, and I think Karrion Kross is going to be in danger of dropping his title at the Bash. It seems like Karrion Kross is going to be brought up to the main roster fairly quickly. I also think that if they're going to bring up Kross, they definitely need to bring up LA Knight. I think LA Knight would translate beautifully on the main roster, especially with them getting ready to go back in front of live crowds. It would be perfect for him to move over now. After his feud with Cameron Grimes, I don't see any reason for him to stay in NXT any longer. I think he needs to move. I would also have Raquel drop her title. I would move her. I would move Dakota. I would move Io Shirai. I don't see why Io Shirai needs to be there anymore. No shade to Io, but Io's outgrown NXT as well. I would move her. If Toni Storm if they have no intentions of putting that title on Storm in any way, shape, or form, I most definitely would move Storm too. Which I hope that they do, because it'd be very cool for them to move all of those girls up, and then you can have some real competition going on the show. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second.
Genetics.
Drink, headshot, drink, sit down, drink, stand up, drink, pass out, drink, wake up, drink, bed it, drink, bed it, drink, drink, headshot, drink, sit down, drink, stand up, drink, pass out, drink, wake up, drink, bed it, drink, drink.
Genetics.
Drink, headshot, drink, sit down, drink, stand up, drink, pass out, drink, wake up, drink, bed it, drink, bed it, drink, drink, headshot, drink, sit down, drink, stand up, drink, pass out, drink, wake up, drink, bed it, drink, bed it, drink.
Genetics.
Drink, headshot, drink, sit down, drink, stand up, drink, pass out, drink, wake up, drink, bed it, drink.
Okay, so finally got back. So sorry about that. All right. So as I said, I will pull up a lot more people than just Cross. I don't want to, want them to completely gut NXT. I think it can be a slow and gradual thing to start pulling people up once they start building up other people. Bronson Reed is already built up. They got him. They already have, Cole's probably going to be down there just for a little bit longer. O'Reilly's been built up. They're building up Roderick Strong. They already have a faction with the Way. Gargano isn't going anywhere. Pete Dunne is still there. They haven't pulled him up yet. So they still have some anchors to keep everything solid. They just need to start pulling the people that won't start causing any friction in NXT or disrupting what NXT has going on. So hopefully they do that. And for the most part, NXT had a very solid show. And thank you, J-Saf, for letting me know that they have added NXT versus Ciampa and Thatcher for the Great American Bash as well. And that's cool. So they got 2 matches already set. I imagine they're going to have some type of tournament to move, figure out who's going to compete for those tag team titles. And if it were me, I'd do one big ass tornado match like they did for Ciampa, Thatcher, and the Grizzled Young Vets. I think that would be fun to watch for the women. They haven't done that yet, and it'd be fun with all of them tag teams in there together. Throw Casey and Caden in there and just make it one big ass ball of chaos and mischief and mayhem, and just let us have some fun on a good old Tuesday night, honey. Okay. So Hiram says, I'll send up Dexter Loomis. See, I want Dexter to hold a title first before he gets sent up. I think Dexter Loomis needs to be Great North American champion first, possibly be NXT champion, and then move on from there. I don't want Dexter to leave NXT before he can kind of get his feet wet in that title scene. And I think Dexter is such a niche character that on the main roster, he may not translate as great as he does in NXT, because that happens very often when they come up to the main roster. Let's take the Perfect 10. he came up to the main roster and he didn't translate well on the main roster. He had a minor feud with Randy Orton. It didn't go well. They had him in like funny stuff with Breezango, and it just didn't do anything. So for now, until, you know, they really need Dexter in NXT more specifically, because Dexter is a very solid character, one, and number two, Dexter is also another anchor for NXT that doesn't have to be built. He's already built. So I would keep Dexter in NXT for a couple more years and let him see what he can do. I keep Dexter in NXT longer. Candice and Indy versus whoever wins next week. He can help round out the new class a bit. As I said, I would prefer they do a tornado tag team with everybody in there together. But you know, whatever. You know, whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat. You know, whatever makes you smile. Okay, so I'm pretty much good on NXT. Ain't really nothing else that happened. Everything was pretty much set in stone in terms of what they're doing, how they're going to move for the next week. They've already decided, you know, they've already set up Diamond Mine pretty well. They've already set them up to go after Kushida. They've already set up Cole and O'Reilly. You know, they're going to continue to fight. It's just NXT is just going to keep rolling and doing their consistent work. And I can't be any happier for them, because that is exactly what I expect from a brand that is trying to keep their views consistent, that is working to maintain their working to maintain their footing in terms of television. They're doing a very good job at giving you consistent, good storylines, some one-off fights to see people wrestling, to kind of further other storylines. You'll see people wrestling new people. It just really is, it really works. Carmelo Hayes really is a very impressive wrestler. I'm very, very proud of him and excited that he's there. Yeah.
Mommy wants a remote. Have you seen it?
You have to ask if the remote's in there.
Is it?
Is the remote here? Your remote in your room where you kept it? We got the cable remote?
No.
We ain't got that either. Okay, great. All right. So I'll let y'all folk in here. They done popped in.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am, you do. You do.
It's weird because I have 2 days off, but the way it works is I work Monday till 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was off, and then I have Tuesday off, but then I go back to work tomorrow at 10.
And just feel like you ain't had enough time off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Don said, Don, shut up. And he said, fuck that. Stop there.
Don has this like hate for Walmart that I can totally get and understand, but the way he explained his Walmart isn't necessarily how bad mine is. It's not great, but I mean, Sunday I didn't do anything. I just basically walked around.
Damn, Don said you work the same day you off. It feels like it, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. But when you actually look at like the hours that I'm off, I'm actually off for 2 days and like 15 hours.
It don't feel like it. Anywho, this Money in the Bank is shaping up. His whole name, Chicken Nuggets. She named herself Chicken Nuggets Cherry.
Hey, that's how you feel like chicken nuggets.
Well, you have to read it correctly. You can say nuggets.
It's nuggies. There's nuggies on there. Lord help her.
I still blame her.
For what?
First of all, I can't listen to Pete Dunne talk no more.
Not my fault.
Yes, it is your fault. As soon as he started talking, the first thing I did, I'm the best ever. No one could beat me. I beat you and you.
Does he not say that though?
This is true. This is 100% true.
Every time he
Yes.
comes down, he goes, "I'm Pete Dunne and I'm the baddest man alive, you geezer. I bet you, I bet you, I bet you, I'm the baddest." Then he like just stares at you and you're like, "Are you gonna say something?" And he just looks like he goes, "I'm Pete Dunne, I'm the baddest man alive."
So, yesterday, I was mistaken. Money in the Bank does have 8 competitors, not 6. It's been a year. We've been cooped up in the house. Y'all just gonna have to forgive me. I don't know what else to tell you. So all of Raw's competitors have been chosen except for one. In terms of the men. So they're gonna have a last chance qualifying match on Monday Night Raw with these 3 goons. I assume on SmackDown they will have 3 qualifying matches on SmackDown to round out the Money in the Bank and have a last chance triple threat match the following week on SmackDown on Friday. So I don't think that makes sense to me. As far as I know, well, no, 3 people qualified. Yeah, I was right. So Riddle qualified for Money in the Bank. So did John Morrison and Ricochet. All 3 of these guys qualified for Money in the Bank. The women for Monday Night Raw have already been chosen, and they did them in doubles. So they had Asuka and Naomi compete against Eva and Piper Niven. Her name is Piper. And they had Bliss and Cross competing against Nia and Shayna. So these 4 ladies have qualified, and now we're just waiting on the SmackDown girls, which is also going to be very, very interesting. Who is Richard O'Shea? Who is it?
What?
Who is that?
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. Who that is?
Now,
Did you guys talk about NXT yet?
Yeah, but we can go back to that.
we're gonna get back into it. Now
I need Hit Row to come out with some other merch.
Gonna keep saying that till they do.
No.
I tweeted them that vibe cover. So hopefully somebody responds.
Wow. That's a mess.
Also, warning for everyone: if you're gonna buy something from the WWE shop, make sure your address is correct. Because I was arguing with them people all morning.
Oh my god.
Well, long story short, I guess they said quote, it's temporary, but they switched their shipping distributor.
Mm-hmm.
So once you put in an order, it's automatically filed, and they can't make changes to it. And I was like, why would you switch to something like that?
Right.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah. And I don't know. Some supervisor lady I talked to, she was like, it's only going to be temporary. And It was just a lot. I was like, it's literally 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm arguing with somebody about some shirts. NXT was lit. Glad Diamond Mine was not Tessa Blanchard. I had that deep, small fear in the back of my mind.
I didn't.
Oh, they came out already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
they
Let me go
debuted
finish it.
tonight.
Let me
It
go
was
finish
funny
it. I
because
still
when
cut
we were
that shit out.
talking, I was like, man, we haven't seen Bevins in a minute.
Yep. We talked about that yesterday.
He was like, surprise, bitch.
Brought that shit up just yesterday.
Hold on,
I think
wait.
it's a good idea for all of them. It's a good idea for Roddy to get more
Uh-oh.
experience on the mic and more experience of like carrying something.
Of course.
Because, like I've always said, Adam Cole, yes, is the GOAT, and Kyle O'Reilly is good, but I've always said I think he is personally was the best wrestler all around
That I don't
in
deny.
Undisputed, but
I
his
don't deny
mic
that at
work
all.
is ass.
Roderick Strong's mic work isn't great, but his wrestling capability is beyond most people in NXT
Yes.
and
It's beyond most
WWE.
people on the roster, period. Both rosters.
Both of them. The whole
He
company. He's
he
one of the
is
best.
yeah, he is one of the most pure bell to bell wrestlers they have signed and they currently have. And I will argue with somebody about that. I got the time. Also shout out to NXT for having a women's tag division.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're not using Casey and Kaden, and I don't like that.
As they should.
They should.
Oh, fuck them. They need to break them up.
No, they do not. They work
Yes, they
very
do.
well
I
together.
think they just need to get moved up.
So it'd be a jobber team on the main roster.
What is wrong with you?
Because
Violence.
I don't like Crimson Shield.
I mean, you might not like Casey, and that's fine, but
I like Kaden. I mean, but Kaden can do her own work for real.
as a team, they work well together. They look like a team. It works, Don. Now, I don't like Bobby Lashley, but at least I get a nigga his props when he be when he do something. I give him his props.
Yeah, I mean, I gave him his props last night. Last night he put on a great match for Xavier. He did a damn good job. But I still don't like the
I'm
bitch.
telling you that Casey and Kaden should be in this championship bout for the women. They're the best tag team on the roster right now.
Well, I do agree they should be in the feud. Now,
Ooh, God,
speaking of women's tag teams, Jake Atlas finally got some character about him. Good job.
I know. Him and Mercedes winning. Happy Pride.
Yeah.
The
Good for the
gay
gays,
agenda.
guys.
I know. I was like, oh, they teaming. I said, look at that. The gay
I
agenda.
know I be shitting on Aaliyah like all day, every day. But she been
Rhea?
putting in some work. She looked pretty good tonight.
Who?
Aaliyah.
Oh, I thought you said Rhea. And I was like, that's yesterday.
No, I like Rhea anti Charlotte.
Hate that he calls her that.
But Aaliyah and Jesse Kimmy, they finally like a team now. Thank God. And they've been putting in work in the shows. Good for them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Because you're not gonna sit here and talk, root for Casey and Cave and then say okay
You
about
know
that.
who I liked?
I don't like
I
the way
liked
they
that
wrestle.
Electra
I saw
girl.
them wrestle before, and it's nothing impressive to me.
I like that Electra girl.
Who?
The Electra girl. The girl.
Her name is Carissa Rivera, but they call her Electra something.
Electra Lopez. The girl who, and I'm hoping that they still call the Glam Slam the Glam Slam.
Me too.
So Beth can call her own move. I think that's cute. I like that. She deserves that.
Oh, Dan went to overtime? Okay.
What else I like? LA Knight, that was good. I thought they was gonna show more with Cameron Grimes. I was a little perturbed
Did
by
they
that.
show anything else other than him arriving?
No, that's it. And then they just had a bumper that he was gonna have a match next week, and I was like, they could have cut something a little bit short so he can do something besides the whole arriving thing. Because what's the point of showing him arriving and he didn't do nothing?
So this is Roderick Strong. Oh, he looks so good with this haircut.
Ew. Gross.
Roger cute. He's just 5'4".
No, thank you.
That's fine. I'm only 5'8". That's okay. Hiram. Be quiet. Stay in the child's place.
What?
Hiram didn't say nothing.
He was over there. I hear all. I hear it all.
LA Knight is my
Elizabeth, is
NXT
this?
boo right now. I can't cheat on him. I'm already cheating on him with Wardlow.
Oh, I'm 22, so I ain't got nobody
She
yet.
said, I'm already cheating on him with Wardlow.
Is this Tyler Rust? Jesus Christ. Who
I
is
Yeah,
don't
this?
like
it's Tyler
Tyler
Russ,
Rose.
Hideki Suzuki, and then Bivens. Or Hideki.
Change
I
his
can
name.
never say his first name right.
I need it to be Tyler Trust. I can't. I can't.
I don't
And
like
Tyler
Tyler
we
Rose at
trust.
all.
I don't like Rust. Rust is just kills the whole character for me. It kills the whole thing. Y'all talking about Fast and Furious 9 in 3 days. I'm not worried about that.
Look at it,
Doja album dropping in 3 days. How about y'all promote that?
Antoine.
Why do these people keep having children? This is
Look at
too
this.
many.
Who had a
Oh
kid?
shit.
This show on TLC is like the Derek Hose or something. There's like this black family. They got like 12,000 kids.
And she pregnant again?
Yeah, well, she had a miscarriage, but they got like 14 right now. And
Oh.
all of them are sensible to both.
Yeah, that lady do have a lot of kids.
Oh Jesus.
I thought she'd be done having kids by now.
Someone needs to be done having kids, or he needs a vasectomy, something.
Oh Jesus. So it seems to be that
What
Zion
is
Lee is
this?
still.
Yeah, I almost thought LA Knight didn't have no pants on. I was like, Jesus. I mean, yes, but they doing this on TV?
Was he naked with the belt across his lap?
No, he just had like some tiny trunks on.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, how's Shawn Michaels of you?
Facts.
The two oldest were singletons.
Singleton.
The grandmother is tired. You'd be tired too with 14 crumb snatchers running around.
Yeah. Oh, see, I watch this show when like it comes on and I'm like doing something, but I don't.
That is a lot, honey. It's too much.
2 is the limit.
Nicole said no more than that.
No.
Okay. Nicole, check the group chat. It's something in there about Joey Janela and it's weird.
Let me hold on. I'll have to be back.
Is that a wrestler?
Oh God, we thank you. Yes. Damn. You all right?
No. Something in the back of my throat.
Clearly.
Jesus. I don't know what's going on. Joey Janela, what he do? What he do now is the question.
I'm bringing Nicole back in. Where's Janae going? Dropped out.
She said her mama was talking. Came in her middle of talking.
You need something to drink, baby. You need some water.
There's some water over here.
Some sparkling water.
You
Franky.
definitely need some water.
Oh, Hiram, because I know you didn't do what I told you to do. Anyways,
I actually did.
I
I
got you. Oh,
actually
you finished
did.
it? You finished it? Did you like it?
Yes.
Good job.
No, I didn't
Not you
like
didn't like it. Hold on. How you ain't like it? It's Mila J.
No,
Watch your
I
mouth.
told you the only song I like from her is Taking Me Back. That's the only song I like. Other
And you don't
songs
listen to the
is
rest of it?
I don't. Yeah, man,
The other
it's
songs is
something else.
October Night.
Oh,
Yeah.
You need to. Anyways, go to
oh,
YouTube and go watch Chloe Bailey's performance.
oh yeah, that
See,
was a good
I don't like that
performance.
one because I like them.
You
Okay,
what?
you need to broaden your horizon. You only know about two R&B artists.
Is he serious?
Jesus.
You didn't
So
like Chloe Bailey's performance at the Juneteenth celebration?
he said he'll watch
I
it
ain't,
because he like her.
Have you seen it, Hiram?
no.
You gotta watch it. That's amazing. I was high as hell watching that, but she did
Is
that.
he trolling?
Who are you talking about?
Joey Janela.
I don't know. Um, Janae sent it to the group chat, and I was just like, "Wait a minute, that doesn't. That's not. That's not how Joey Janela is. So that doesn't look right."
Yeah. This hat, like, there's no way.
Oh, Tony's bisexual. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, Tony came out as bi.
No
He
surprise
doesn't even
here.
have clothes that look like this.
I don't know. Maybe he was just trolling, and he tweeted that because it looked like him, sort of. He was kind of like poking fun of y'all boy.
Yeah, because he does too much for this to be real. Either someone looks like him or he had to go as a troll.
You know how I feel.
I feel like this is a troll because a couple people are just like, this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because he's been against Trump all this whole fucking Trump's
Yeah.
whole term. So I was just like, I think you need to see this before you see it on Twitter. You just see it here so you can react properly. Because Twitter had you all twisted up and messed up.
Oh, Jesus. That is an ass.
Lord have mercy.
Ooh, Tony's.
Come on, Ruby Rose. No, Ruby Rose.
This would be Rose.
What are you watching?
None. It was the first post on my Instagram feed. It's just
Them diamond
right
mine
here.
jackets are clean though.
That thing thinking.
You
Whew.
you are ignorant.
It is. If I send it to you, I'm like, yeah, that thing thinking. But I don't think you want to see a woman's ass in your Instagram messages, so.
I can't.
But that thing is thinking for real. Who is this? Columbia.
I always forget Asher Hale is fine. Is he trying to get in diamond mine too?
I don't think so. They got Strong going after the cruiserweight title. What's
Yeah.
Roderick Strong's weight?
Enough to
Child,
be a
that little
cruiserweight. Come
fast
on
shit
now.
don't matter.
I'm just saying.
You
He
don't get
got
no fuck.
the weight max is 201 or 205. That's
Christian Castanova, he was going after the belt.
yeah, and
The
I
AJ
think he's
title. And
He
I'm
definitely
looked
beyond
like
pretty
the
he
sure
can
he's
do
cruiserweight.
it.
more. He like he about 240, 250.
I don't think he is.
You don't think Roderick is 205 or lower?
No, he said. I thought he said that Christian Casanova looked like he was about 240 or 250, and I
I
said
don't
I
think
don't
he's
think
that
he is.
heavy. I think he's like 220.
Well, that was pretty much all that happened on NXT. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough.
It was mostly moving along storylines.
Yep, pretty much.
Nikki, please get rid of this butterfly thing.
I like the way they create. Somebody made a cartoon of Nikki, and I was like, why didn't she just wear her outfit like this? Like I would have loved that. Anywho, is everybody all right? So do we need to go? Because nobody's talking. And I don't want to
I was
keep the
trying to
live
find.
going. Talking.
I don't know. Somebody want to argue about something?
Not argue. When you bring up Eva Marie, people get to fighting.
Oh my
And
god, I'm
Dom be
just
the
so
only
sick of
one
talking
Don't even
defending
get
about
her.
her.
started with Eva. Don't even get started with her.
Cozy, I'm so tired of her. I'm tired.
We could talk about what I sent in the chat about how them looking to split up Cross and Scarlet when they go up. If you guys
Oh
didn't talk about that
yeah.
yet.
They are looking to split up Cross and Scarlet when they go up. I don't have a
No.
problem with that. Like I said, I think Scarlett going into the women's division on her own, she gotta prove she can be there. Everybody knows she can wrestle, so get your ass in there and sink or swim, my guy. Plus, Cross is a little dependent on Scarlett, it seems, and I think Cross also got a lot to prove when he comes to the main roster. He got to be able to stand on his own 2 feet. And he cannot let people like Adam Cole eat him up in promos like that. Like
Yeah. He
there
ate
was
him up.
nothing he could say. Hi, Tirza.
Hey, Tirza.
Hi, Tears.
Oh, Don's gone. So that'd be kind of cool.
What if I have an emergency?
She said, I know I'm late, but I'm not here for this diamond mine bullshit.
Oh my God, Tirza. Why not?
Tirza don't like it.
What you say?
Don't like what?
She
Just
don't like diamond mine.
yeah.
Why?
You know Tirza don't like.
If they
Tirza
have an
got the
emergency,
heel got to work for her.
you never know what happened. You'll never know. Fix your shit, cause I'm tired of people calling my phone. Stop
What
calling
the
my
fuck
phone.
is this?
Whoever having sex tonight, I wish 9 months of pregnancy outcomes with morning sickness and headaches. Are you
What?
upset because you're not fucking?
What?
What's so
That's
hard for
very
that?
oddly specific and graphic and just weird.
Is this Anthony Anthony? If it is, then none of this surprises me.
I don't understand why y'all have to be so weird sometimes. I really don't. Like it's okay if you want to be seen. That's fine, but I'm going to put the comments up there and everybody's going to see it. So you don't have to put weird shit in the chat box so you can be some fucking standout. That shit is not funny. This is stupid. Now y'all got issues. That's all I can say.
Apparently, they need some sex. Oh, Jesus.
Tears just said, I don't like it.
Why? Because they white?
Not because they white.
I mean, that could be it. I mean, they're not all white. It's like 2 white boys, a black one and an Asian one. It's kind of weird-ish.
They 2/4 white.
Kind of down south.
That just don't make no sense.
It really doesn't. It's a mess.
Did y'all watch Tears' story on Instagram?
No, I didn't see it. What was it? Was she dancing?
She gave her man that look. He gave her that look back.
Demon time.
I said, okay, y'all better do that shit.
Y'all know Tears is always on demon time.
Okay. Apparently he is too.
Oh God, we thank you, Tears. That's a lot. That's a lot on the gram, honey. She put everybody in her business. She was like, ain't nobody taking this from me.
Period. Why people hate this?
I don't know. Eli Drake looked fine. We could talk about that.
Oh no, Tears, don't be embarrassed now. You the one who put it up there.
Girl, you gave him, you know what it is. You gave him that look. He gave you that look back. I said, oh, it's about to be a movie. That's
Who do y'all think the battery is? Oh, did they show the battery again today?
It was at 51%. Now I told you that's Tegan's knees recharging.
I'm so tired of it. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it.
I need to steam and fix my throat because that was crazy.
Nicole won. She won for the rest of the night.
I'm mad at Nicole. Said that was her knees recharging.
It is. They need to go plug Dakota in next.
Hell no. That's the night that in the morning I had to take the plan B.
Yes,
Oh God,
I
thank
love
you.
that.
I bet, because the look you gave him.
Well, heart palpitations. I just
y'all go watch it. Y'all see that look. Y'all like, oh yeah.
I'm about to go look at it right now.
I already seen it.
You gonna get jealous.
I was just, I'm not even.
You gonna be
Tears,
jealous.
why don't you look at me like this?
You said I legit just spit out my cough drop.
I'm upset.
Hell no. I was
Like
I
the
ain't
great
like
poet said, Nicki Minaj, she said, he just gotta give me that look. When he give me that look, and the pants coming off.
That what it
And
say.
that was the look.
That was the look.
That was the look. That was that look right there, y'all.
I look at you like that all the time.
Yeah. That's
what I do.
You okay?
It was not about me. It was about Tirza.
I'm saying, I recognize that look. I do it all the time.
Stop, Jared.
Don't get no fuck, huh? So you know what the look is. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
That took me out. Jesus.
I'm serious, Tears. I ain't playing with you.
Don over there choking you.
Y'all know how that took me out.
She said he looks at her like that all the time. I'm legit surprised I'm not pregnant.
Oh my God.
Tears a said, period, Jerry.
Oh, To clean. I wasn't ready for that one.
Why do they have all these kids? They give me anxiety.
And they keep getting pregnant. You like, ain't you tired? Your body should be weary by now. It should be weary.
What a plug at? That's what I
Oh,
need.
It's like they're just
they
walking
stay
out
tripping
after
out
a
here.
certain
Yeah.
point.
She
I ain't
said
talking
just
about they
walk
broke
out.
up. At this point, I need to let Christian do what he doing his peace, because
I
he don't
said
get
Tristan out here cheating on Coco again. She was talking reckless on that damn reunion about Jordan.
Oh
I'm
wow.
just tired of
All
all
Miss
of
Laws
them. They're
niggas,
all trash. Except for
all the
Brittany.
little lady had to say was, me and Jordan, no my friends, but no animosity towards her. I wish her all the best. That's all I say. Now she had to go into a whole diatribe about how she don't care if Kylie want to be her friend, but I don't want to have nothing to do with her. And then boom, damn reports come out. Tristan Thompson caught cheating again. I said, God damn, you
okay, they said they broke up already.
the
Yeah.
interview wasn't even done yet. Like you.
You know he can't wait to run away from her.
Jesus, y'all
What are
need
y'all
her
talking
to
about?
both of them stop posting about how in love they are, because y'all not.
Yes, ma'am. Nick
He,
Cannon is having his 7th baby. Yes,
that's
with the
disgusting.
fourth,
Nick Cannon.
with a 4th baby mama. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Nick
I
Cannon, the white
watched this little
singer.
interview. I
I
seen
think I was watching, who was it? It was either Lovely, it was somebody, Lovely T or
Oh,
someone. And they was like, oh, he didn't, Andrew Yang didn't win. So I
Nick
got
Cannon. I'm trying to
distracted.
think here.
no,
Nick
he had
Who
Cannon.
was I
near-death
talking about?
experiences.
Nick
Nick
Cannon.
Cannon. Nick
It
Cannon.
was it Tristan?
Nick
Nick
Cannon
Cannon.
from Wild
Anyways,
Out.
they were like, if Nick Cannon does one thing, he knows how to find a girl with a job and get her knocked up.
The last girl worked for him.
Wait, the last was
But
a wild and
well,
out girl.
I think there's
This
two pregnant.
last girl is a wilding out girl that he
But
got pregnant.
Oh, y'all talking about that Nick Cannon.
Is this
Okay.
man trying to
yeah,
know? The man
which
is
is
not
all
trying to break
sorts of
away.
wrong.
The man is talking about he had near-death experiences, so he just don't want to leave behind
The
nothing.
near-death experience was the lupus. Does he have lupus?
Yeah,
It's lupus, right?
but he trying to leave everything behind.
Either
Shit.
lupus or something with his
It's some
kidneys.
type of blood. It's
He
either
got
his kidneys
lupus.
or he got some type of that same blood disease that
Tony
Bernie
Braxton.
Mac had. I can't remember. I think it's lupus. I want to say that it's lupus. But here's the thing. This is why I say it's irresponsible. I don't doubt that he's had near-death experiences because I know that he's been in the hospital many times. But you're talking about having sex with multiple women, getting them pregnant, and then you're like, fuck it, we just fuck all night. If you happen to pass today, all them kids are left fatherless.
Yeah.
And all these kids are not 16, they're not 18 and 22 years old. He has lupus. Okay. They're under the age of 10, most of them.
They all are. The twins.
Okay, so that's irresponsible. I
How
don't
old are the
care.
twins?
I think they
Mariah
like
Carey's,
I'm
9,
about to look it up.
probably.
yeah, Mariah Carey's kids are the oldest.
I don't think they 10 yet. They're 50 about to be 10.
Mariah Carey's kids,
They're 10.
Moroccan, Scott, yeah, they 10. They 10 years old. So let me see. Yep, the new one is gonna be named Zen. Is this man trying to break a record? No, he just
The
is.
queen of
He
pussy.
calls it living life to the fullest, but it's
I want to
irresponsible
say
to
that's
me.
living life to the fullest.
No, Nick has lupus. Okay, so he does have lupus. I was right from the beginning. The twins are 10. His first 2 kids with Mariah Carey are 10 years old. I see it from 2 sides. He can afford to have multiple children, so it's okay in that sense, but it's not okay because of the double standard. I don't really care about him having multiple children, but to me, it's just irresponsible, especially from the aspect that he's taking it, because I don't understand why you can't use a condom. I'm very confused about that. I don't understand why you're not using contraceptives, especially if you're having sex with multiple women. This is not like he has two baby mamas. Now, I can understand, because what I was saying in the group chat with Don when we talked about this earlier, I could understand it better if it was just with Mariah and another woman, because Mariah's older. So she was lucky to have the kids that she had, because women have difficulty getting pregnant after 35. That just is what it is. Okay. So, and she had a rough pregnancy with those twins. So I can understand him wanting to have more children, and he had more children with another woman. But this is baby mama number 4, baby number 7. He's got 2 sets of twins. Moroccan and what's the other baby's name?
Monroe.
Monroe. And then he's got another set of twins with baby mama number 3.
He got 3 sets of twins.
He got no, he don't.
Yes, he do. He got 1, 2, 3. I think it's 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me go see. Let me go make sure I did my work.
I don't think those
Hold
are
on.
twins. That girl.
I didn't know he had 7 kids.
You don't know nothing, please.
You.
Yeah, he got
Oh,
1,
baby,
2.
his name.
He got 3. He got 4. Okay, no, he got 2 sets of twins. Wait, hold
He
on.
got 2
5,
sets of twins, and then
7.
there's 3 kids.
Okay, yeah.
This baby named Zillion Air Cannon.
Is he still looking for somebody to get pregnant? I'll get pregnant.
Child.
With what money?
Oh.
What, with him?
If this was a woman who had 7 children
Nick
with
Cannon got
4
money.
different men, she'd be called all types of whores. Nick Cannon's still a whore.
That's it. Because he don't love none of these women. He just getting them pregnant.
You a whore. I don't care what you say. I know it's unconventional living. A lot of people live an unconventional life, and that's cool, but you irresponsible. I don't see it as you living life to the fullest. I see it as you being irresponsible, especially when it comes to your life longevity, when you know that your life has been cut short due to the fact that you suffer from lupus. That is a very difficult disease to manage. You don't know if you're going to live or die, and yet you continue to make children. It could be very well that you leave this earth, knock on wood, before one of these kids, you keep getting these women pregnant. Some of these kids not going to see you when you pass. They're not going to see you when they're born, because you out here just fucking and doing whatever you want to do. It's irresponsible. You're not thinking about what you're leaving behind. I don't like it.
All I say is, they say he's a great father. That's all I care about.
You can be a great daddy and still be irresponsible with your dick.
You can, but as long as you taking care of what you got, I ain't got nothing else to say to you.
Okay, I guess that Nickelodeon money gonna take care of it all.
He didn't use no safety or nothing. Like,
well, he got
Apparently
7
not,
kids,
P.O.
Hyra. 7
Right.
kids
Talking about safety.
equal no condom, baby. You got to put 1 + 1 equals 7.
Come on now.
Well, in this case, it do equal 7. Cause just saying, I'm just saying. In this case, it equals 7, because that's how many children he got. The other set are called Zillion and Zion, but the 3rd and 4th were born in the same year. Oh, you nasty.
Yeah, it's just, and also it's just like the sanitation of it is disgusting, because it's like you're going raw and all these different women's that you like could potentially start passing around some type of STDs.
See, I don't understand why you can't use a condom. I'm confused. Did it break? Like, and who named their kid Zillion Air? Who does that?
Somebody that know what they future holds.
And it's not one name; it's 2 names. It's literally, the first name is Zillion, and the middle name is Air. Hold on.
I know my middle name sound like a goddamn medicine. Mixolydian. I'm like, what the fuck? Change that
That's how you
shit.
say that little baby name. That right there is two names.
Oh Jesus.
That's her name. It's got to be a little baby, little girl. I changed my name when I was.
I would change that shit.
I would change my
Listen,
name.
Zillionaire, and I think it's Zion Mixolodian. Baby, change that shit. Zion is cool, but we ain't gonna say Mixolodian. I'm not doing that.
Why you couldn't just be Eric? Like,
I'm not doing
Mm-mm.
that. That's some bullshit. You trying.
Zillionaire is a boy? No.
Wait for real? No, wait, no way.
No, that can't be true.
Well, I think it
What?
is.
Oh,
Oh,
let's
that's so funny. You know, I didn't even peep that.
Moroccan Monroe, Golden, Zillion, Zion, Power, and Zen.
Strawberry shortcake. Strawberry shortcake here. Chinese bed, okay? She definitely covered that whole wig.
Facts.
Be mad
Wow.
about that, Lil Kim.
Them names is taking me out. That's a lot of that's like a lot of meditation. It seemed like them names came from, you meditating. I don't know, he might have been asleep.
I feel like he had those in the bag already.
Nick Cannon is an odd individual.
I
I've
think
never
he's
been.
not even that attractive to get consistently want to get knocked up by him.
No,
Oh
that bank account
my
is sexy as hell.
God.
Wait, how
That
much?
bank account is finer
I
than
do
the
know Nick
motherfucker.
Cannon got a couple. He got a couple companies under his belt. He ain't no slouch. But
No.
according to the Sun, 2 days ago, they say Nick Cannon worth 30 million.
Here we go. I miss a period for that period.
I don't know about that. That's not a lot of money.
30
That's enough.
million?
That
That's not
Huh?
that?
Hyro. Are you making money,
What?
dog?
30 million is a
Moroccan
lot of
Monroe,
money.
Golden Zillion, Zion Power.
Disney adults are so fucking weird, and wrestling Disney adults are even weirder.
I didn't know that was a combination. I didn't know that.
Girl.
I was born in this past December. Oh, well, I don't care about that.
Power was just born this past December. Well, Zen,
Yes.
that lady that's carrying Zen getting ready to pop now.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
No, dime like that.
Ain't you supposed to be waiting a couple months after you? Yeah.
It's not the
Like,
same
all
woman.
those ladies' page
I'm talking
balances are
about
all a mess right now. And I'm not even being funny, I'm being real. Like, that is literally disgusting.
She said,
Everybody pays balance.
No, I'm serious. When you go in between that messes you out and that prones you for different types of infections and STDs.
I mean, I'm sure.
And it's like, and there's no telling, like, what if they have pre-existing conditions and they get something on top of it.
I don't like Nick Cannon, Teresa. I don't think he's attractive either.
I don't like him. I never really liked him that much.
And I didn't think he was that funny when he was coming up. I thought he was funny for, situational comedy and that kind of stuff, but I don't like his stand-ups. I'm not a fan of Nick Cannon. I'm just
You
not.
got stand-ups.
Yeah.
What the
This nigga
hell?
laughing.
He did a stand-up shortly after his twins was born with Mariah Carey.
Yeah. He had them glittery ass Christian Louboutin
Yep.
slides on.
Honey, stick to Wilder now. That's your best
Hell,
bet.
he's not even funny on that.
Most of the time, he be
It be
getting
everybody else.
roasted.
He don't get nothing. He always get roasted.
Emmanuel be tearing his ass up. They don't even let Emmanuel compete.
No, they got a game. If he don't, they literally make him the ref on purpose.
Yeah. Drumline was dope. Well, damn. Okay.
So you talking about Drumline? That shit that came out
I
2
mean,
decades
yeah,
ago?
it was. Not the pH balance.
I'm serious.
Do you like Wildin' Out though? Wildin' Out is funny.
But
I mean,
he's
it's
not
not
the
because of
reason
him,
why it's funny.
but it's everybody else.
But he was I'll tell you this, he was very smart about bringing in social media personalities to keep Wildin' Out up.
Yeah.
That was very intelligent because he gained all of their followers, including his own, and he kept it in rotation. It was just smart. Oh, yeah, I love Emmanuel. Alexis is here. Hi.
Yeah, I mean he's
Hey,
pretty
Alexis.
decent looking. You know, I have a couple of his kids.
She said Nicole's a fucking comedian tonight. I don't think she playing.
I'm not playing. Nothing about this is.
She's
I'm being
serious.
serious.
It's funny though because it makes me laugh. just thinking about it because you out here going to these girls wrong like you leave one bitch house and go to the next. I don't even think you clean your shit off before
Exactly,
you got to
that's
the
what I'm
next
saying.
one.
Like, it
He
is
can't
such.
move without cleaning his shit out. He gonna die. That's his issue. He's scared he gonna die. I think he clean. He moving cleanly.
I don't
doubt
think
it.
so. If he's
I
scared he
don't
gonna
think
die,
so.
he ain't doing shit.
Honey, because that one STD would take his ass the fuck out.
If you're consistently
Then how you
knocking
getting
up
all
all
these
these girls
John?
pregnant, he's not washing. He is
I'm
not
sure
taking
he
care of
washing
himself
his
before he goes to the
junk.
next one. There's no way.
Because he still have more bitches pregnant. All he got is 4.
That's nasty.
Hey,
I don't care what nobody says.
I keep forgetting the Space Jam is coming out.
He just not cute. He
Rama
not cute.
was upset
He
about
ain't worth that. There's very few men in this world that is worth any type of fuckery that is, and he is at the bottom of the barrel of no.
Oh. Okay, so who is worth it?
Who is
worth fucking up your pH balance for?
Not because he's attractive, but because how rich he is Elon Musk.
Hell no,
You got
I'd rather go
Grimes.
for Jeff Bezos.
No, because look at Grimes. All Grimes has to do is walk around and be weird and play in pools with lightsabers, and she's set for life right now. She don't gotta do shit.
Neither do Jeff Bezos' ex-wife. That lady became a cool billionaire upon the divorce. Okay.
Who else? Maybe Wardlow. I don't know. No, because I wouldn't tolerate that.
I'm very curious. It don't have to be about money. I just want to know who is.
You know what? Ricky Starks.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see that.
Ricky's
Yeah.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
Like, I'd be so upset, but you know,
I'm so glad
you
have fun. It sounded like you needed it.
I'm glad you have fun. You deserved it.
Roman Reigns is worth.
Actually, that is a good one, Don.
Roman's worth fucking up the pH balance.
That whole family.
I'm gonna have to fight together on that one.
I would have brother cousins all through that bitch. I don't care. And weren't you just with my cousin last year? And what about it? I'm trying to keep this whole family motherfucking business, bitch.
She said Nicole is dead ass. That's what makes it even funny. Exactly. That's what makes it funny. It's because she's serious. I'm curious though. I want to know what
who did I say? I said Roman Reigns,
Ricky
Elon
Starks.
Musk, Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks is the most realistic out of the ones that I'm thinking so far.
To agree.
Who else?
Who is worth messing up your pH balance? It don't matter if they a fuck boy or if they got money, but it's just somebody you are just genuinely attracted to, and you would do it no matter the consequences.
You know who is? What is his name? Oh, is it Henry Golding? Who's ever in the trailer of the new G.I. Joe movie?
Couldn't tell you that.
The dude that's supposed to play Snake Eyes.
Yes.
Oh, he is fine.
Alexis said LA Knight.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, hands down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd do that.
I messed it up for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Karen
Elise
Cross.
said
But the thing is,
Henry Cavill.
he'd be really toxic
The
about it
current Superman.
because he can talk too
I'll
much. So
say-
he'll convince you about some other shit, and you'll be like, no.
Yeah.
For
Niggas be
me-
driving your car and shit. And you know he ain't got no license. You know?
Right.
One choice is definitely Matthew
And talk
McConaughey.
you out of being mad at him.
Yep.
Matthew McConaughey can mess it up.
Ew, not Matthew.
All right, y'all.
Ew, Don, come on.
Yes, it can.
I'm
Keisha
trying
Cole?
to think.
That's cigarette breath.
What's can someone find out the name of the guy who's playing Snake Eyes? Because that's gonna bother me. Is it Henry Golding?
Yeah, Joe.
I want to say Chris Hemsworth.
You said who?
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, I'll take that.
Who?
I'll take that. Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah,
Chris
I can
Hemsworth?
understand that. Yeah.
See, mine would be Chris Evans. I have to go Chris Evans.
I feel like he's already messed up some girls' page balances.
Damn.
That's him, Nicole. That's him. Henry Golding.
Okay, I was right. Yeah, him for sure.
That's his name.
Y'all laughing, but I like my.
You know who else is real? I think it's Justin Tan or Tim or Tom or some shit like that. The dude who played Cole in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I like him too.
Yeah, the dude.
The dude from the Raid is gonna be in Snake Eyes.
Talking about
Eco.
Yeah.
He's playing Hard Master.
Did anybody say The Rock yet?
Nope.
No, but I
No.
did say that whole family. So yeah. That whole family can just
That's like another one because like I hate talking about his wife because it's like I know she like does other stuff but she like low-key doesn't do anything. So I'm like she just sits. But it's also like she should stay at home as she should.
Yeah, look
That
at him.
looks like Matthew.
He the damn reason I want a motherfucking Lincoln, bitch.
She said Janet Jackson used to date Matthew McConaughey for a hot second.
I remember that.
He's amazing in bed.
That's why I want a Lincoln because Matthew McConaughey was out here.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I can't do it with him.
I can't do it.
Who's another one?
Who the hell is Katana Khan?
Santos Escobar.
Yeah, he would mess up your credit too.
Did you say Santos Escobar?
Yeah, he would also mess up your credit and your page balance. Like Ricky Starks.
I'd probably do it reluctantly, but be smiling about it at the end. Be like, you know,
I'm trying to think who
that
else.
was a good choice. Good choice.
Good choice. And do at the same time.
No.
Tom Hiddleston. Oh, I like Tom Hiddleston.
I don't know who that is.
So my thing with Tom Hiddleston, it depends. It has. I don't like him in Loki. I don't think he's attractive as Loki. I know, gasp, but no. But when he's in action movies, or he's like doing more physical stuff, is when I really like him. So, Kong Skull Island.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, he looks so good in that movie. That entire movie. That series, The Night Manager, which I rewatch every once in a while. It's an amazing miniseries. If anyone hasn't watched it yet, I don't know what's on. And like something else,
Alexis
like he's only
said he would let Tyrese mess up her pH balance.
Tyrese,
baby, he gonna cry.
No, God, he be
no,
crying.
Alexis,
stop it.
Not Tyrese. I wouldn't pick any other black man but him.
He gonna be crying at your goddamn.
I feel like you trying to get Jody for Baby Boy, and you not gonna get that.
He gonna be crying at the foot of your bed, talking about.
My kids. Let me see my kids.
Alexis, Please.
You like, you really gonna go back to your husband?
Stop.
I thought when we had this other session, I really love
Child.
you. You gonna do this to me?
God, stop.
He'd be like, Harley can be friends with the kids too. We can
No,
be a
stop.
family.
Stop it.
Please get your
No.
Stop.
You
Y'all
gonna
cut
pick
it
the wrong
out.
side of baby boy. That's you gonna
Ooh, at least he doesn't have herpes like Usher.
Usher's disgusting.
We don't know if Usher got herpes.
He does have herpes. Stop it.
He don't have
Oh yeah,
He has
Twitter done
herpes.
tore
That bitch was
Usher's
lying.
ass a new one.
Usher's disgusting. He's had herpes for years.
You said
A lot of
Kendrick
celebrities
and
got
Donut
herpes
lover?
though. They just
Chris
ain't
Evans allegedly has herpes too.
Who allegedly?
Who allegedly got it?
Chris Evans years ago.
Everybody got herpes. A form of it.
Yeah.
If you had a cold sore, that's herpes one.
I have never had a cold sore. Thank you very much.
Oh, excuse me for you being so cold sore free, love. I'm so happy for you.
Hold on.
Childish Gambino. What is wrong with y'all?
Kendrick
Childish
Lamar.
Gambino was fine.
I think
You know, when he
Childish
used to get
Gambino-
haircut.
I think Childish should tear you up. I really, that do.
Well, he got
I
monster.
really do. Kendrick,
No.
I let him do it. I let Kendrick.
No.
I let
Listen,
Kendrick. I let
I
J.
love
Cole do it
Kendrick,
when he
but
cut
no.
his hair.
I can't stand J. Cole.
I love
Listen,
J. Cole.
I
I
can't
would
stand
do
him.
Wiz
But he gotta
Khalifa.
cut his fucking hair. I don't understand why him and Jay-Z gotta walk around looking like
Like knock off like Best Squeak.
I don't like it. It's not attractive. Cut it. Cut it now.
Oh, I got one. I'll
What?
let Chris Pratt do it.
You
Who?
let who?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt?
Chris
Pratt,
Pratt.
yes.
No. God no. He's the
I'm
worst out of
good.
the Chris's.
I said,
What's wrong with him?
He goes
I
to
don't
a
like- I don't-
homophobic conversion therapy church.
Oh,
He's low key a Trumper.
never mind then. Y'all can go.
see, that's why you got to do your research.
Yeah,
I've
he's
also never had
trash.
a cold
He
sore.
goes to Hillsong.
I'm so proud of all of you who've never had a cold sore. It doesn't mean
Any celebrity that I hear
Honey, who is
that goes
this? What's
Hillsong,
going on?
they
Are you
automatically
the
get
police?
a red flag for me.
Why you want to
Justin
know?
Bieber goes on Hillsong.
I'm
And
gonna
his
ignore
little
it
dumb
because
wife.
I'm like, Justin
I don't
Bieber.
care. I've never had a cold sore. Oh, good for you, love. You've never had a cold, so I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy.
Ugh, I didn't clean my nose ring today.
Oh, I look so good, and now I gotta take this off. Yeah.
Leave it on, sleep in it.
No, do not do
Right,
that.
you got to see. Look, let me tell you something, Lexi.
You're gonna wake up with with your mascara literally on your forehead. Don't do it.
It's okay, because when you gotta put that shit back on, because enough motherfuckers ain't see your shit, you gotta make another round.
See, I don't like Chris Pine.
I
think
love Chris
Pine is that attractive.
I also think he's a little,
I think his eyes are beautiful, but
I think he's fine.
Maxwell can mess it the pH balance.
I think Maxwell.
I don't even remember what Maxwell looks like.
You don't remember what
That's a
I remember who he is, but I can't recall like his
I
face.
think Maxwell would have y'all
I don't
in
even
the
know
house
who Maxwell is.
cooking his dinner and ironing his drawers.
No.
They're tearing
I
shit
bet
up.
you
What you do when you hear this, don't say it. Just write the name down. Write the name down. You can look it up later. That's it. That's all you got to do. Don't say, I don't know who that is.
Idris Elba is one. Did no one not say him?
No one say him
No.
yet.
Child, he can fuck up my oral cavities.
Why is everybody so into Idris? I don't understand it.
What?
Chocolate black man right there, girl.
I'm not saying he's not attractive. I think he's gorgeous, but it's just like
acting for me.
it's like
his
damn,
voice.
like there's nobody that doesn't like Idris. Every woman in the world loves him. White, black, Hispanic, it don't matter. Everybody loves him. Everybody finds him attractive. And I just be like, what is it? What is it about him that is so alluring to you? I just gotta know.
Let's see.
That's what Maxwell. It's a black and white picture. All the other pictures that came up were old pictures of him.
He's okay. He's a good 7-8.
Liam Hemsworth. Yep.
Oh yeah, I like Liam.
Fuck my shit up.
Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah.
He's okay. But he
Oh.
seems like he can't handle nobody, so I don't like. You might be like, I want to dye my hair. He'd be
Did I
like,
hear
oh
you just
man,
now,
that's
sir?
you doing too much. I gotta go.
That Hiram just sit in the corner.
Y'all
Oh
gonna
my
leave me
God.
alone.
Always somebody
Hiram.
about. You just sit there and you take notes.
Stop.
Tuesday, my mother cut a bitch for Maxwell.
Y'all expect me to know everybody. I don't know everybody.
You don't know nothing,
These are
Hiram.
basic.
You should know who Maxwell is.
These are basic people. Like, it's not hard. You should know these people. These are,
Michael B. Jordan can get it too.
hidden
I think
gems.
he's also.
So Michael is somebody I think Michael be boring.
I think he's boring too. Like he's hot, but he's boring.
I think he don't do no work. I think he expects you to do all the work. She said, "Bad Bunny, my Benito."
He's cute, but he just seems. I don't know. They
Bad
don't
Bunny's
be
real
making
mellow.
him like they do.
But I think he a sneak attack.
Who?
Bad Bunny. I really do. Molly probably gave him the herpes too. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Alexis
Jesus.
just don't have no filter. She just gut punch you, right?
I want Sour Patches.
What noise?
What does that noise mean, Nicole? What noise? That thing.
Oh, that little tick sound. You should know what it means.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd?
Yeah.
You cute old man.
I don't think I woke up on my pH balance for Paul Rudd though.
Big Daddy Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
No, cause see, I ain't trying to have nobody die while we.
He can down top me and I hold him.
It'll be a straight King Henry VIII situation over here.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
No.
I do.
Ooh, Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash.
No.
Y'all want to talk about a silver fox? That's not a
Period.
silver fox. That's a motherfucking polar bear right there. Damn.
What
I'm
is
polar bear.
wrong
I'm
with
sick.
you?
Oh, Jesus. Whew, you get hot just thinking about it.
Okay. Let's see. We just did all the celebrities y'all can think of. Everybody already called on the Rock and Roman. Everybody picks the Rock and Roman.
Vin Diesel.
Ew. Vin Diesel is also as well.
That's like the bottom of my list.
If Paul Walker was still alive, it'd be Paul Walker for me.
Yeah.
Because I loved him. I thought he was a beautiful man. He was so pretty.
Oh, I let Bradley Cooper do it.
Who?
Bradley Cooper.
I'm sorry, what? You're gonna have to speak into the microphone.
He said Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper? No, because I feel like he'd be too busy trying to learn a part or some shit, and
not learn a part.
I had to smack him in his shit. Like, no, pay the fuck attention. We got
I'm
shit
sick
to do.
of you. Learn a part.
No.
Me in bed, like I want to run these lines by you, bitch. Go to bed. Go to fucking sleep. I don't want to hear that.
No, it's a man on Dynasty. Oh, Adam Huber. Adam Huber. Also,
Tears said, female Janet Jackson will always and forever be my woman crush. we
know, sis.
It's a white man that looks so fine. I just can't never remember his
Jason
name.
Momoa. See, I don't like Jason Momoa like that.
I don't either. And I feel like I'm crazy for not thinking so.
No, I just think he just has a. He's okay, but he's not as attractive as everybody makes him out to be.
I cannot
And I
recall.
thought it was weird because a lot of women are enamored with him. And I'm just like, I mean, he's very middle of the road for me. I can see it. He looks like a lion in the face, which scares the hell out of me.
The way his eyebrows are shaped to throw me off.
Right? What? See, this is what I be talking about you being weird. What do this mean?
I got an ass so big like the sun. Hope you got a mouthful of dick. I want to run. Slap
I'm
it in
gonna
my
put you in
face.
timeout.
Put it down my
That's
throat.
what's about to happen.
That's what that means. He got an ass so
That
big
is
like
just
the sun.
perfection. I let her do to me whatever she wants.
Cause she gonna act different
Mm-mm.
when she mad and she'll just gonna be
Kelly
like, hell
Price,
no, hell no. Kelly Price is not even worth fucking up a
you got
paycheck.
one more time, and I'm gonna put you in timeout. I'm not playing.
Do it.
I'm not playing.
Kelly Price ain't even worth fucking up a buffet meal.
Dang, you have to say
Lenny
that, bro.
Kravitz. See,
Ooh, see, that's a good one.
I probably would. Lenny, another one that probably make you fall in love. You probably get in his house, cleaning his nose ring and shit.
Cleaning
Um,
and cooking, doing wifely duties for free.
Tear your ass up.
I would have to say Miguel.
Gail,
Gail.
who?
Miguel, not
Gail,
Gail.
I'm about to say, who you
Miguel.
talking about?
okay,
Gail
okay.
King? Who you talking about?
Yeah, I
Not
was like,
fucking
Oprah's Gail.
Gail.
Right.
Why the hell would I want to? You know what? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Kind of, she got a lot of money.
Ew.
Chase a bag, chase a check.
And
Okay,
she probably be talking
I'm
to
going
you in
after
her
the
anchor
bag,
voice.
baby.
Yo,
She gonna give me everything I want, everything I need.
y'all be everything. She be like,
I'm like, do
next
Oprah
time.
need something? But
Right
no,
in her anchor
Miguel,
voice.
give me a little bit of Justin Timberlake. You can do the little cover thing with
Gross.
Timberlake.
Mm,
Sad. What?
mm.
Halle
Hyra,
Berry.
please
I'm very crazy.
don't do
Yeah,
that.
she's
Yeah.
crazy.
I
That's
ain't
not
I
even
say
already
worth
put you
nothing.
on
nothing.
timeout one
You
time.
said what?
Other people have said worse
I
stuff
ain't say
than
nothing.
me. What's the problem? No,
Okay.
you are saying off the wall shit. And then it's not even on topic. It's just random. Then when you finally come back, it's like you're not even trying to throw out a suggestion. You just saying random shit.
You trolling, and it's not funny. Kind of weak, if you ask me.
I thought you said Gail. I didn't know. I didn't
I
know.
thought he said Gail too. I was like,
Fucking
okay.
Gail.
You said
Gail
Mud
is a
Gail.
weak bitch. Miguel. Yeah, you got one
Um,
right there.
see, Miguel's too little for me.
He ain't a little for me.
He little. He like pocket size. You just put him in your back pocket and pull that nigga out.
I'll put him in the back of something, all right.
No, Don.
Put me in the back, all right.
Stop it. Stop.
Calm down.
Back of the back.
Calm
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
down.
Let's see. If he was alive, I would say Mac Miller.
Really?
Yeah.
Mac Miller.
Mm-mm.
Please act like you know who that is.
Mac
I do
Miller
know
was
what that
my
is.
favorite.
Yeah. He had an odd face. He had a cute odd face.
Yes. Yes, he
I
did.
couldn't. I wouldn't be able to do that.
I kill him. Like, go ahead. Pop
I'll
them
say
pills.
Ariana Grande.
That'd be like fucking a little girl, and I'm just not. Something about that don't feel right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass.
Mila Kunis in at your picture.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Bruno Mars. Ooh, yeah, Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno Mars and Anderson Paak. Yeah.
Ew.
I don't know. I don't know about Bruno.
The fuck?
Do
Bruno
you even
Mars
know
is
who Bruno
cute.
is?
Yes, I do. First of all,
Could have
Oh,
fooled me.
shocker.
All right, now I'm about to take y'all back.
Don't start no bullshit.
Barry White, y'all. Lay it down on them.
What?
Barry White. Yep, that perm was the perm
You
for
a
me.
damn lie.
Who he say?
You are lying. That nigga said Barry White.
Oh Lord.
He is lying. I don't believe that shit for nothing.
Ain't nothing like a big man with a perm.
You could at least pick Luther Vandross.
What? His Silk Sonic mustache?
You don't be talking about Luther like that. Since I'm a rock music fan, Slash could get it back in the day. And no.
What do you mean no?
I feel like Slash would want to keep his hat on.
So
Ew.
Who said so?
Ew.
What does that mean?
Mm-mm. It'd be like you can't see what you sleeping with. What if you take that hat off and you got a fucking gorilla monsoon situation going on?
Child. Not itchy bald head. Barry White helps the kitty wrecking the fuck. Oh,
I think Alicia Keys is really sexy also. She's absolutely stunning in person. I've
what?
never met Alicia Keys in person, but I think she's very pretty.
You don't like Barry White, seriously? No?
But I think he's shorter than me by a couple of inches. You talking about Bruno? I think Bruno Mars is about 5'4", 5'5", maybe 5'6".
Everyone
Maybe.
love that you can't get it to you.
see, Selena Gomez is another one.
Helps with the kitty wrecking the fuck. Ew, nobody want to fuck to no Barry White.
I would
Ew.
fuck with Barry White.
What's wrong with y'all?
Okay.
One
Keanu Reeves
artist.
is a good one. I mess up my pH balance for Keanu Reeves. I like him a lot. Patti LaBelle, ladies and gentlemen. Patti LaBelle is like old enough to be my mother.
And that's all that's be my great grandma.
And I'd rather not think about
That's old
Patti.
enough to be my great grandma.
Not great. Don't do all that.
What's one artist everyone loved that you can't get into?
Mulatto.
Mulatto.
For my generation, NBA YoungBoy.
Lil Nas X. I don't really care for Lil Nas X like that.
Oh boy, please! You don't even know who half the people we listen to are.
he's okay, but he just doesn't do it for me.
I think Lil Nas X is pandering a lot, so I don't really care. And I think his music. I'm not a fan of a lot of his music. I just don't. I just don't care for it. It's not something that I feel like if you always have to go viral to make decent music, then you're not making good music. Who else?
I don't know. I listen to a lot of people.
Oh,
I don't fucking like Flow Rider. Why you
My
just
heart.
not
why?
Flow Rider.
Stop making music. You're not making music for a purpose. Just
Not
stop.
Flow
My
Rider.
heart. My heart.
Your heart.
My
for
heart.
what?
Your
Every
heart
time you
about
say you don't know
what?
who it is, please be quiet. Didn't I tell you to sit down and take notes?
About what? About Lil Nas X? You want me to put
No, a Flow Rider.
Fuck Flow Rider. It's
Flow
just
Rider? Are you
trash-ass
serious?
music.
Yes, I like
I
Flow
don't like
Rider.
LMA.
Oh, she said Drake. I don't get it. Oh, Drake.
Honey,
I get it
you
with
sit
Drake.
there and don't get it. We're not gonna talk about Drake.
He's
Drake is
okay. So here's the
Drake is
thing about Drake.
alright.
I actually
Hiram,
I really like Drake. Although he do be on some fuck nigga shit sometimes. I really like him. I just think, if I had the opportunity, I could do what's necessary to get him where he
She
needs to
said she'll take
be.
one for the team. She said, now his music ain't really it, but now if I see him in person,
Oh,
then that's a different story with him in person.
Jaden said it's Scissor. I like Scissor.
I like SZA.
I
SZA
like
is
SZA.
Okay.
I
I
think
think
Doja Cat is beautiful. I know
me
she's
hold
too.
on,
crazy.
Cairo.
Oh, and
What you said?
that kissing more video is bananas. I love it.
You said, okay.
It's so visually stunning. That
That
video is
means
bomb.
you a good singer. It's just my way of saying it.
You even know what a singer is?
You don't really know about this.
Taylor
Taylor
Swift
Swift.
is my answer to the new
New question.
question.
Ew.
I like
I
Taylor
can
Swift.
understand why people don't really care
Yeah.
for Taylor Swift. So
This
But
Taylor
I listened
Swift,
to Tay
yeah.
Tay in a couple years, so I can't say too
I
much.
don't I can't get with Taylor Swift in general. But it's funny because like quite a few of my friends like really like her. Like my friend that's getting married soon is literally having a Taylor Swift themed bachelorette party.
That's too
what?
fucking much. That's just
Yeah. Like
Ew.
Oh,
they're dressing up as different versions of Taylor Swift.
Oh hell no.
No.
Absolutely
what
not.
version you gonna be? Tears? I'm not Tears. Nicole, which one you gonna
I
be?
ain't going. No, I'm just
no.
saying like I wasn't like I didn't get invited. Like not all of us are going and are in the wedding because she's keeping it super small.
Okay.
Okay.
But
I think Mary
also
J. Blige is
is
Mary
on
I
J.
think
fire.
Blige
I'd
is
be
not.
like
How dare
Excuse
you? How
me?
dare?
I
Wait a
disagree
minute.
with
How
that.
Hold
dare
on.
you? How
Mary?
dare you?
This nigga came
How
on
dare you?
camera.
Oh damn, hell no.
Mary? Don't do Mary J.
See,
Blige, man, because
I didn't
that's
even
the
make
soul
Don
right
that
there.
mad.
Oh, I don't like
I
Danny
didn't even make
Lady, but
Don
she
that
ain't
mad. Come on,
popular. She
Taylor.
just fucked the baby and got popping. That's all.
who?
Talking about
Danny Lay.
Talking
Who the
about you
fuck
think
is
Mary
that?
J. Blige is overhyped.
There you
Please.
go.
Nobody.
Mary J.
I said
Blige
the
is not
same shit.
overhyped.
She just said mulatto is trash for her colorism comments, so she can go fuck off. And Danny Lay is another one that can fuck off.
Back to this Mary J. Blige, because I'm really disturbed. Excuse me?
See,
Kids these days.
at least I
Oh,
know Mary
Don is
J.
upset,
Blige.
honey. Y'all
I
done made
do.
him come from anonymity, honey.
My life? Are you kidding me?
And I ain't even
I think
making
Lil
that
Nas
noise.
X is cute. Let him live how he wanna. He
This
can
nigga
live.
doing
I
too
don't care
much
about Lil
crying
Nas
for
X. I
me.
just don't like his music.
Yeah,
At the
like I
same,
think he's not.
That hurts.
See, I really liked. I knew
No.
that I wasn't gonna really get down with little Nas X, whatever his damn name is, when he didn't hop on making Cardi on the Rodeo remix and he got regular Nas on it instead, which I thought was random. And then the video made no fucking sense. It was just extra, just to be extra. I was like, you could have done so much with this song.
What they say?
who is that song? Who is that girl that sang the song "Refills"?
El
I don't even
Varner.
know what that is.
El Varner. You know,
Oh.
can I get a refill?
No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
Can I get
Mm-mm.
No,
a
you can't.
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
no, you
That's
can't
Uh-uh.
get a
that song.
refill.
Uh-uh.
But I think she blackballed herself. I think she was talking kind of crazy and fucked herself up.
I
I
like
like Katy
Katy
Perry.
Perry
Oh,
over Taylor Swift.
I like
I
Katy
I
like
Perry
her
actually
too
do
on
too.
that.
like Katy Perry over Taylor Swift just because I feel like Katy Perry appeals to me more than Taylor does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way she sings. I like her music. Generally, overall, I would listen to Katy Perry over Taylor Swift because
I
she just
love
appeals
me
to
some
me
Katy
more.
Perry.
I like her, but I don't see the hype. You don't see the hype of Mary J. Blige.
Have you ever been in a low point in your life where you just didn't know what was gonna happen? Mary
Yeah.
Perry sings to your soul for real.
And then you just turn on Mary J. Blige and your
I don't
whole
think
life you
Lil
just
Nas
look it
X
up.
is that talented. I think Lil Nas X understands how the internet works, and that's how he's able to get himself over. That's what I think.
Well,
Her
Billie
documentary is
Maybe
Eilish.
coming
I
out
know
on
because I'm waiting
25th.
on the document because I can't
Who's
wait to see
documentary?
Mary J. Blige. She got a life documentary on Amazon
I might
Prime
want to
coming out.
watch that.
I watched that.
Since the rapper Rick Train made an opinion about Beyonce singing and the
She said,
Beehive
"Rick
attacked
James,
his restaurant, they
that trick
literally
game."
went on Google reviews and dropped the ratings, leaving comments with the B emoji.
That's what he
Damn, I
said.
heard his comments about Beyonce not being able to sing.
That's what he
Oh,
did. You should have sat there and ate your goddamn smothered chicken
shit.
neck, whatever the fuck you be eating.
I'll pick Sam Smith over Lil Nas X.
Honey, you said
Ooh,
you
I
like Mary
love me
J.
some
Blige. Your
Sam
opinion does not
Smith.
count.
I love
Oh,
me
everybody
some
has
Sam
a right
Smith.
to have an opinion.
Hey.
Who said you couldn't have an opinion?
But it's one thing to say when somebody ain't singing. That lady be singing. You can say you don't like her, cool, whatever, fine. But say she don't
The
sing, that's a
Why
Beehive
are
is
you
different
very
saying
story.
that,
critical of
kids?
her.
Sam Smith is amazing. Sam Smith is amazing.
Google can easily delete the reviews and reset it.
They can, but
So,
they brought his rating down to 2.6 stars, and they closed this shit.
wait, what did
Ah.
Sam Smith do, Tears? I'm crazy. I need to understand what they did. I like
And
Adele. I don't see
also,
the problem. What's the
I
problem?
also
I love
love
Adele.
Ed Sheeran. Ed
I like
Sheeran's a
Adele
great
and I like
artist.
Sam Smith, but I don't know what he did to make you say that. I know when he lost weight, he started moving and shaking. I said, okay, Sam.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy about Adele? Adele be singing.
And they'll be putting her soul into it.
Well, Mary J. Blige, oh, she got a documentary coming out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, No Drama is a song I used to play all the time. I love that
Sure.
song.
My life would get me all the way together.
I haven't played that song in a while. I need to play that.
My life, my life, my life.
And Share My World. Oh,
Honey, Mary is that
Mary J. Blige got songs that just get you in your feels.
for real. Like Mary sings to your soul, and she sings to your
Get you
soul
to
even
the
more when she
groove.
hurt.
Well, I mean, are you allowed to have an opinion? Yes, but it doesn't mean that there are not consequences for your opinion. That's where people make the mistake. People think that, oh, I should be able to say what I want, but there are consequences to things that you say and what you do. So you can't just walk around insulting people because that's what he did. He insulted her. He didn't have an opinion, he insulted her. And there's a very big difference. Now, to say that she can't sing is a stretch. Beyonce can sing. Is she one of the greatest singers of all time? No, but she's one of the greatest performers of all time, and there's a difference in that as well. But that doesn't mean that she can't sing. Um, and I think Trick Daddy was trying to get people to listen to his radio station. Honestly,
Or go to his restaurant.
he know that fucking anybody gonna go eat at his restaurant talking about Beyonce. He he know that people that Beyonce is a trigger. Okay, everybody knows that.
Every year he just be saying stuff, so I wasn't surprised when he said.
Hmm.
What's our favorite Mary song? I got a couple favorite Mary songs. But my top Mary song has to be My Life. My
Oh
life is
God.
going down.
She said Sam Smith said some real disrespectful comments about Michael Jackson, and everybody knows what fucking time it is when it comes to him, so he can fuck a butcher knife. Jesus Christ.
Oh, not a butcher knife. That's gonna tear his little booty hole up.
Agree, and not everyone's opinion is right. I love Beyonce, and I think she can sing. That's what I'm saying. Just because you have an opinion doesn't mean people are not going to have a rebuttal. So I put it to you this way: if you're going to have an opinion, you need to have thick skin because people are going to come at you, especially when your opinion is very opinionated and very much from your own perspective and not based in truth or reality. It's going to be offensive to other people, and you better expect five daggers coming back at you since you decided to throw one at them. That's all I'm going to tell you. I think he wanted some clout.
Real love. Real love.
He was right in saying she don't write her own music because she doesn't and takes credit like she does, but he had no reason to go after her like that. When you look at Beyonce's albums, it does give the credit to the writer and to her.
Yeah.
That happens with most artists who have an album and who write music. I've seen it. I've seen it on plenty of artist albums where they didn't necessarily write the whole song. They might have helped change the melody, or they might have helped move an ad lib in here or there, or change a wording here or there, which I believe that is what she does. So they will add her as a writing credit to the song. But if she's, because she has gone out in public and was like, yeah, I wrote this song. And I remember Neo was like, hold up, wait a minute, that was my song. And I was like, ooh. He was like, ma'am, I wrote Irreplaceable. Don't do that. But on the album, he got writer's credit and she got writer's credit. So she can go out in public and take the credit all she wants to, but it legally the credit goes to both of them.
Damn, what John Legend said about my?
Yeah, what John Legend say?
I can't fuck
Not
everybody.
John Legend.
Oh, you know
John
who that
Legend
is?
is one of my
That's crazy.
favorites. You know, you
Wow,
don't leave me
what are the
alone.
thoughts?
I
You don't
never
leave me
would have
alone.
known you to actually like John Legend.
Yeah, a lot of artists don't write their music, and that's fine. That's
I
okay.
like John Legend.
A lot of writers have ghostwriters. A lot of artists have ghostwriters, and there's nothing wrong with it. But at least she gave credit when it was due. Well, I won't say that.
It depends on what it is. Like, you a rapper,
The credit comes by if you look for it. Most people assume Beyonce writes her music. They don't ask.
I know she writing something.
And most people, if you really looking deep, you'll know that she doesn't. Because if you look at her album, when you look at the album track list and you're looking at each record, it has a different writer on there. Her name be first. I ain't gonna lie. Her name be first.
That's no, because I would look, because I love looking to see who wrote songs. So when I go on my Apple Music, I see Destiny Child songs. It says Beyonce. Beyonce knows. I'm like, bitch, how you gonna take?
You know damn well your ass didn't write that song.
But then
If you
they
come up with
everybody
an
else
idea,
on
you get a songwriting credit. You don't even have to put pen to paper. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. So it always appears as though she writes her own music, but that's not the case. But even she has admitted that she don't write all of her own music. People in the industry write for her. You make more money writing music than you would actually performing it and singing it.
Yeah. So I think it just comes with the respect of who she is for real.
Right.
Yeah.
Beyonce's biggest claim to fame is her performance capability. What she brings to the table in terms of her stage presence and how she presents her music and her artistry to the public. And that part you can't deny. Even though she takes pieces from, what they call it, musicals, and from movies and TV shows and stuff, she draws from that inspiration, and then they create what they want to create from there. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But she just has to give credit where credit is due. Did you watch a documentary about Michael Jackson, about the documentary spreading false rumors? About
I don't know. Tears probably has though.
Oh, when they came out, John Legend said he believed the document and his accusers. I mean, that's on him.
I didn't watch the Neverland documentary because it was bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't bother watching it either.
It wasn't real. It wasn't truthful. It was based in bullshit. And I didn't like how you waited until he had passed away to release this documentary. That really rubbed me the wrong way. And I just didn't believe it. I still don't. I don't believe them. I think they're lying.
Wait, I know for a fact
I really do. And if I'm wrong, God forgive me. But I don't think that I am. I think that they're wrong. And there's too much evidence to suggest that Michael Jackson
What
was
about Neverland?
No. That shit got so bad.
What about the Neverland documentary? What happened?
See, this is why people be on your ass. This is why they be on your ass, Hiram.
I'm thinking of something, but I don't think it's the right thing. And
well, Google it.
Well, Google is free, and the internet's free.
Computer
barely, but
even
you know
Michael
what
Jackson
I mean.
had ghostwriters. I don't remember Michael Jackson having ghostwriters. You know, Tears a no.
Don't get her started.
he
You
had
gotta try to say
co-writers.
he had
There's a
co-writers, not
difference between having a ghostwriter and a co-writer. Now, I'm
you
pretty
gotta
sure
say
he had people with him that would work on music with him and they would create. But Michael Jackson did everything for himself. That's why his music is unique to him.
yes.
So
Now
I don't know. I wouldn't say he had ghostwriters. I'd say he had co-writers.
when it comes to Beyonce,
She got
Oh,
ghostwriters.
it's
yeah.
like
Beyonce
I
got
know what
ghostwriters. I
it's a
don't care
lot of
about nobody
singers
being
where they
mad about
like,
it. She do.
it's
She
like
do.
a lot of singers they have, songs written. And she probably writes a song and probably wouldn't want it. It happens. People have songs like
Yeah.
you could say TLC, they have a lot of songs, a lot of good songs, but a lot of them songs only one person was writing on this song and one person was left out. But other people wrote the songs and they handed it to them. I think you sound great for this track. That's what a lot of that is. Y'all got to go look into music industry.
So does
Okay,
Rihanna
yeah.
too? Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
It's the
Rihanna.
document.
Rihanna get
It's the
known
documentary I was
songs
thinking
too.
about.
So
Look
when
what
you
I
see
just sent in the
artists on
chat.
tour,
Let me
overseas
check my
touring
phone.
their shit off, that's them getting their money back.
Ghostwriters are uncredited people who make stuff for other people. Songwriters are people that get paid for the songs legally and in the public. Correct.
Not
Like
that's
how Jaquan used to be a ghostwriter for Bow Wow.
not you clearing your throat.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
forgot about Jaquan.
Rihanna
Mhm.
used people vocals because she can't sing them. Maybe it's auto tune. I don't think she uses people's vocals. But hey,
Michael Jackson owns all of his music and the first black artist to own his own catalog, and the Beatles. That's how that estate is running. He own all that shit. Rihanna used people's vocals because she can't hit those high notes. When did Rihanna use somebody else's vocals?
she don't. It just be
Yeah.
auto tune.
I don't remember that.
Rihanna can't sing for real.
No, Rihanna's not a singer. She's
She
not a
ain't a singer.
singer.
If he would have said that, then people would have been mad about
Sango
that.
Well, I
means you
need to
have some
know where's the
sass
Rihanna
to
proof.
it.
can't sing, but
Where's
there's
the proof
proof.
at? If
Where
it's
the
on
proof at?
YouTube, I don't want
When
it.
you say when you say sang, that means you have some sass to your
Do you know
when
what
you sing.
singing is?
Yes, you got.
You be quiet.
Yes, it's
You don't know
That be
half the people
quiet.
that be singing.
I know. I think the pictures I sent are way more important than
can you
this
at least let me
If you
try
fuckery
to
don't
going
like
on.
me
explain
but
and see if
still
I'm
watch
right?
everything I do, let's face it, you're a fan, bitch. Facts.
Ooh, why that bitch come out there looking like that?
Charlotte,
She be
honey.
doing the motherfucking thing. Fucking Scarlet.
Yes.
Oh, I want to fight her so bad.
Okay, fine.
Cause she ain't had to come dressed like that.
Oh, look at Eli Drake sitting up there almost bucket naked.
Yes. Amen.
Scarlet looks so
You
good,
would
but yeah,
hear if
someone
there's a
sent me those
difference.
screen grabs. I said,
Right, you were
I was like,
here.
I don't need to know where he live at.
You are not alone. He didn't write. R. Kelly did, along with other with very few other songs. Right.
Yeah, only people
Diamonds,
who can
Sia.
really
First
write
of
songs
all,
writing with Michael.
let's
I
clear
know
some
that.
things up about Sia. Sia started out as a songwriter, but she was singing
She
backgrounds
sang
for a lot of
background on that
people.
song.
Now
She
that
didn't sing.
song is auto-tuned by Rihanna's voice singing Diamonds. She's credited for the songwriting, not for the vocals.
And Sia was singing background on that. It wasn't. That was just. It wasn't that she was using it to fix her tone. It was just Sia singing background. That's literally what that was. It was
She
nothing
didn't
to
say she wasn't
blend
singing
in.
background on that song, that she just wrote it.
Well, boom. There you go.
Saying it has a little
That's
gospel.
like
You
how
have a little
Kesha
gospel.
was background singer she was the background. She was a singer for Right Round and was homeless at the
Did I
time
lose
because she didn't
y'all?
get paid for it.
Well, I love me some Kesha.
That's how I knew Flow Rider was trash.
She
Mm,
sang background vocals for Flow Rider.
Yeah, for Right Round.
you could hear it.
That's
Yeah,
her.
did she get
Yeah.
credited for that?
No,
No,
she's homeless when I was number one.
she didn't
No
credit
way.
that. No, she
Yep,
didn't pop because that came out a couple of years before she popped off.
Wait a minute. Was that producer Dr. Luke who did that
probably.
song? It makes sense.
You talk about the one that abused her
Now, how you know that?
because
You know that, but you don't know shit else about what's going on in the media.
right. I love kitchen. I follow the news. I watch the news.
You follow certain news,
Okay.
depending on the
Okay,
news.
so yeah, that's real shitty. That came out in 2009. That
Okay.
shit didn't come out till like
Oh
2011.
Jesus! Dakota got her head kicked off.
Okay, she came out 2009 too. But still, that's some
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's Kesha wrote that song "Prayer." I believe it's called "Praying" about that. Her agent. I believe that's her agent.
It's
That
not
was
her
her
agent. He's a
manager.
producer.
Producer.
Manager slash producer.
Uh,
Jesus.
That raped her. And it's sad because Lady Gaga said the same thing that happened to her,
No,
but she won't say the
she
name.
just now saying that. I'm looking at Gaga sideways for it
Mm.
because she could have came out when Kesha literally was fighting that by herself and end up losing that case
Yeah, she could
Exactly.
have.
yeah.
And it
and
would
Lady
have gave
Gaga
her
literally
some
can't sing.
ground.
lost
Female
her
artist.
entire identity, lost so much stuff. She could have came out then, so I'm looking at her sideways for that.
I
Female
agree.
artists that can't sing. I'll be the first. You know, I love Mary, but Mary can't sing.
Neither can Tinashe.
Please be quiet, because Tinashe can't sing.
No,
Thank
she
you.
cannot sing.
You said it, Joe. You said you don't like the way that she sings. You said she sounds like a little girl, but Tinashe can sing.
Just because you sound like a little girl don't mean you can sing.
No, she can sing.
Wow.
Tinashe can sing. I've sat and watched Mary J. Blige's, BET performance. I was like, wow, she
I
really
don't
out
know.
here just blowing. Okay.
Okay.
Tamar Braxton sings background for Lady Gaga's Born This Way. She do. I know that. Who else can't sing? Rihanna can't sing for real.
Dang.
Here
Yeah.
go the Ashanti can sing.
Ashanti can sing.
Jennifer
Jennifer
Lopez can't
Lopez,
sing.
yeah, she can't sing either.
Because
Jessica
Ashanti was
Simpson
singing most of
can
her
sing.
songs.
See, I ain't saying
I did not know that shit until I started listening to it real hard. I was like, "Ooh, baby, that is."
I was like, that's not J Lo.
Mm. This messed up.
The Braxton singers sing. Oh yeah, they do. Yes, they did.
Mary Ann was out of breath after the fourth song, though.
She was, and I was very upset. I was like, this is not given what it was said it was on Gabe.
I heard Rihanna sing live.
Not you want
Sing
your money
live.
back.
I want
SZA
my
can't
money back.
sing.
Ooh.
SZA can't sing. SZA just, well, I don't know. SZA had this thing going on with fucked her voice up, but she got her
I
song.
Oh,
was
Sister
you
I
know
got a
who's
wasn't
another
gonna
unique
say
one
that.
sound.
who I can't believe I missed? Pete Dunne.
What happened?
Yeah,
PH
yeah.
Balance.
Pete Dunne.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you said Pete.
I thought I did too. I just remember it's them Scorpio dudes
Ooh,
over there.
I'll say some. I'll say Austin.
He's one.
Let me see.
LA Knight's a Scorpio too, and someone else is.
Who? Let's see.
They mess your whole life up though. Scorpio men
Um,
are
I don't think
different
I
breed.
never met a Scorpio.
I don't think Summer can sing for real.
Summer who? Oh, Summer
Summer
Walker.
Walker.
Oh, she
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
definitely
I
think
can.
feel
she can
like she
sing.
can
She can't sing.
hold the
She can.
tone, but I don't think she be
I feel like
singing.
Summer Walker is just one of them girls that do like the deaf poets,
Yeah,
and
that's what I feel like
they
that is.
they,
Because
they
I love
lightly can
her.
hold a tune.
Yeah, because I like the way, some of her songs sound, but she ain't a singer.
Right?
I don't
Why
know if
are
I
you
ever
so
made eye
interested
contact
in
with her.
sex? What is going on? Are you all right? Do you need a towel or something? Some water?
The freakiest
Now, I
song
can
since
say
you
the most
bringing it
freakiest
up.
song I ever heard. The most freakiest song I ever heard, Janet Jackson with Jemima.
I never heard that song, but
Of
Honey,
course.
get into it. Because that song right there, that turn you to a
Nicole.
believer, honey. That song and the
Maybe carry your
performance.
ass up.
I told you, stop talking, just sit there and take notes. So when I say something, you write it down, Janet Jackson.
It's some
Would
songs
you
out there
mind?
that you listen to now we was listening to as kids. We ain't had no business listening to that
Oh
shit.
yeah, Uchi Wally shouldn't have been listening to it. That was not a song for kids.
Oochie Wally Wally, Oochie Bang Bang.
Hell
That was
yeah.
not a song.
Pony.
Yeah,
Get,
Pony.
get. I was the one.
Peaches
Get
and
your freak
Cream.
on.
Get your freak on. By who? Please don't
What?
say Missy Elliott.
I'm pretty. No, let me see if I'm
Nobody
talking about the right song.
can't even know what she was saying. What's that song?
Let me see
Freak
if I'm
It's
talking
like.
the
about the
song
right
Trina
song.
made was just not for kids.
Do you know what I'm talking
I'm
about?
not.
Freak Like Me. It's like, was it Adina
Oh,
something?
That's
Doja.
Athena
Oh,
Howard.
freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cause I need a freak like this. Yes. Until the dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. I'm still looking for it, Adina. So when you find it, girl, let me know.
I
Let me
heard
see.
was T-shirt in my panties. I don't like that
Oh,
fucking song.
I remember that. I heard
I
that.
hate that song.
Anytime any place by Jenna, I don't think that's real freaky. I think Would You Mind would be more than over that. Cause Would You Mind is
She said, "Good night, Hiram."
Tirza, cause
Y'all gonna leave
let
me
him know,
alone.
Tirza. Please tell him about Would You Mind. Cause baby, when Janet said that, said, baby, no, I don't mind, okay? Do
She
whatever
said,
you
"Go to
want.
bed. Go to bed."
I'm good.
Um,
I'm good. I don't. I don't. Yeah,
Poor
I'm good.
child. Poor
it
child.
depends. It's different peaks in time, cause like Lil
Like I'm an
Pimp.
innocent 15-year-old boy, and I'm getting crushed.
Bullshit.
I was listening to Would You Mind at 16, so please cut the bullshit.
Period.
Like this is the time where you want to dig
Did no
deep
one
into
did
music.
anyone say that Janet and Busta Rhymes song?
Oh, what's
What's
it
that
gonna
They had
be?
a
song?
cock
I
rings
remember it
on, I
was
think.
some. It was
Yes,
something.
Oh, I used to love
I
that
remember.
song.
because I
I like
wasn't even
Bruno
allowed to
Mars's
watch. I
Gorilla.
wasn't
I
allowed to
like that
watch that
song.
video.
Gorilla's pretty. It's tame for a freak song, but that's a good song to get your freak on too.
Um, Motivation was that was a freaky song at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That blew
Taylor
the
said,
summer
"Would You
up.
Mind" by Janet.
Okay, period. That's like number
Any
one on the
song
list.
Okay.
by
Is
Two
it Lose
Live Crew.
Control?
I don't
I
want to
think
listen
Um,
to
it's
Two
Lose
Live
Control.
Crew while you.
it's a lot
That's
of songs
violent.
that a certain female rapper we got. I don't, you know who it is.
I don't know. It has to be one of the songs.
Damn,
Pussy
Tears
real
went
good
right
by
through
Joe.
Jackie O.
Jesus. You talking about Pussy real good by Jackie O?
That's so old.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess we're gonna have to rip the band-aid. I guess the band-aid is
Jesus.
off. Shit. I
You
guess
got
I can say
Warner.
Trina
You
looked
can't
back
just
at it.
put shit like that in.
A couple of Trina
Oh
songs actually
God.
real rough.
And no, let's shut down.
So yeah, Cupcake, yeah, takes the thing. Sex You Up was a
Frank
good
Ocean's
freaking
panty
song.
dropper is pretty nasty.
Oh,
He got even nastier songs than that. So
okay.
Sex You Up was a good freaky song. No, it's not.
I think it's more of a fun song. Sex You Up wasn't really freaky for me. Ooh, I wanna sex
Mm,
you up.
I don't like that damn song.
I like that song. Um, Miguel, Pussy Is Mine.
Anything they gotta
yeah,
do with
ain't,
Miguel.
Yeah,
ain't no
I
no
know his
freaky
whole
songs.
catalog, baby. I'm trying to learn these new songs he just put out that he dropped from his vault. Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know no
I
freaky
can't think of
songs.
anything.
Chris Brown, Wet the Bed.
Oh,
Chris
Jodeci
Brown,
Freaking You
Take
is
Me
a good
Down.
one.
Still freak me.
Did you watch the versus battle with Trina versus Eve? No.
No, but I'm about
The
to watch.
versus
I'm watching
battle.
Tony versus Mary. I'll tell you that.
What songs did they pick?
Eve did
Trina.
Tambourine and all her hits.
Amber. I can't stand Tambourine.
You
I
don't like
love that
Tambourine?
song.
I hate Tambourine.
Jodeci Freaking You, Lick
H
You Up.
Town, Lick You Up. Ooh, Jesus, y'all taking me
That's not
back.
H Town.
Um,
H Town don't have a song called Lick You Up.
I wanna get freaky with you. Oh.
That is Silk. I remember that song.
Yeah, I know. I like that song. Freak me, baby. Uh huh. Freaky, baby.
I would love to see Prince versus Michael. Well,
We
both
be
of
here
them
all
gone,
goddamn
baby.
week.
They both gone unless you want to see some holograms. They both gone. I used to love Color Me Bad.
No, it was
Period.
one song I was having trouble singing. No.
Aaliyah versus Brandy versus Monica. We already saw Brandy versus
Why
Monica,
y'all wouldn't throw Aaliyah in that?
and that was trash. I didn't want to.
Why would you throw Aaliyah in that? That makes no sense. I wouldn't throw Aaliyah in that conversation. I love Aaliyah, but that's not the
Trying to
conversation.
drag Aaliyah in a versus battle and she's dead.
I wouldn't put
I
Aaliyah
didn't say
versus no goddamn Brandy and Monica.
Hiram, you do know who Aaliyah is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know who Brandy is? No, you take too long. You know who Monica is?
These are part of TLC, right? Let me just make
Hell
sure, right?
no.
No, Hiram.
You mean their
Then no.
timeline and their time period? Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, in their time period, yes. That's all. These are all
I
the
thought you
same.
was trying to say they was they.
I'm not saying hell no, I didn't want in TLC. Yes, this is all within the same time period. You have to go back. See, the 90s was the last peak of soulful music. You got to go back to the 90s.
Because that's her period. Well, she's gone,
That
man.
don't mean anything. I mean, even if she was here, even though that's her peers, her music does not match up
And
to
really,
Monica and Brandy.
no, she isn't, because Brandy and Monica were out before Aaliyah was out, and then Aaliyah came out later. And Aaliyah's okay.
Her catalog don't match up to
While
theirs.
Brandy and Monica, by the time Aaliyah got to rock the boat with the Aaliyah album, Brandy and Monica had 2-3 albums apiece out by then.
Mm-hmm.
They were a bit ahead of her in terms of how they produce their music. I didn't ask you when she came out, love.
I love that song, Tirza. I love that song. Prince, do me, baby, like you never done before. Oh, baby, like you just can't take it no more. Come on. Oh.
The reason why I say you can't put them in the same category is because you have to check the hits.
I just think her sound will match up with theirs at all. I don't see it. Not even vocally does she match up with them.
Look at Aaliyah's discography.
I wouldn't do that.
And then
just because those her peers. That's they all came out around the same time. Okay, well they came out around the same time, but I don't think that I wouldn't put Aaliyah in the same boat with Brandy and Monica.
That they're not even in the same lane.
that's right.
They like Brandy and Monica are singers, talking range, high to low. Aaliyah is a singer. She ain't got that much range on her vocals. I wouldn't put her in there. I don't know who to put her in with, but I wouldn't put her in that boat.
Try Again was after Aaliyah had been out for quite some time.
He said
you well behind in her discography. If Try Again is the first song you heard by Aaliyah, that's not what I meant by they aren't peers because they came out in later time. I don't think y'all understand what I'm saying. So let me explain. When Aaliyah dropped her first album, the first hit she had off of there was Back and Forth. And then she had the song At Your Best. It was a remake of Ronald Isley's song that she did. Those was the singles off of that album. Aaliyah didn't drop an album until 2 years after that. Almost 3, actually. And by then, Brandy and Monica had excuse me. One of these gummies did not go down right. It didn't. So it's making my throat hurt. Hold on a second. So when you look at how Brandy and Monica dropped music, their music was out more often than Aaliyah's stuff was. So in 1995, they came out, their music dropped at the same time. So you had 1995, Miss Thing came out. Aaliyah came out with her album. Oh my God. I
Age
can't get
number
this
the
fucking
number. Her
gummy.
second album was 1 million.
I know
Again,
what
that
her
does
album
not.
was. I was born when the bitch was out. Like what?
Brandy's second album came out in 1998. Never Say Never, which is the best album.
They dropped their music around the same time, but it didn't hit the same way. So
It was
most
Brandy and
people
Monica over Aaliyah.
most people knew about Brandy and Monica, and everybody knew about Aaliyah. Aaliyah had 1 in a million. She had 4-page letter. She had
Mm.
oh my God, this fucking gummy won't go down. It hurt.
Wasn't I Care For You on that one too?
No, I Care For You didn't come out until 2002.
I think I Care For You was on there too.
1 in a million came out in 1996.
Oh, my bagels.
Brandy and Monica's album came out after that. In 1996, in August, is when she released her album 1 in a million. And she had Hot Like Fire, 1 in a million, and 4-page letter as the singles off of that album.
I
And
need
they
them to
did
release
pretty
her
well.
shit.
Brandy and Monica were the ones that were at the top of the industry being pitted against each other. So you had
Because Brandy had the show.
you had Brandy being the one who was looked at as the good girl who was on
And
TV
Monica was
acting.
the problem
She was
child.
still making music, and Monica was the tomboy, pretty girl who had a little rough exterior. Then Aaliyah was like the extreme tomboy looker. She's very pretty, but she had very baggy clothes. She wore the crop tops. That was her aesthetic. Each artist appealed to different people, but I liked all three of them. The reason why I said that there's a difference between Brandy, Aaliyah, and Monica is because by the time Aaliyah's album 1 in a million came out, it did great. There was nothing wrong with 1 in a million. Hot Like Fire, 1 in a million, and 4-page letter were the lead off singles on that album, and it did fine. It was after that where she took the break. So she had music in between that time, but it was hold on a second. She did that Anastasia song that was performed on the Grammys. I want to make sure I get it right. So
You know your microphone is still on, Hiram.
Huh?
Your mic is still on. We hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, baby.
A mess.
Have to let you know that.
You do it all the time. You sing all the time.
Yeah, that's on
And I
purpose.
cut.
What you gotta say?
I said, and I compliment you every time, even though Tiff said he ain't got the vocal.
You was humming like like you ain't know that your mic was still on. I just have to let you know that your mic was still on. Just saying. I'll Journey to the Past. I love how she sung that song. Moral of the story is Aaliyah would not fit into the box with Brandy and Monica.
Oh,
No matter the fact
man,
that
I need to get off of here. I need to go to bed.
All right, Nicole.
Monica.
Bye.
Monica.
Bye.
But I wouldn't put that on. I don't know who I
By
put
that
it with,
time,
but I
Aaliyah
wouldn't put
was
it with
starting
them.
get ready to start breaking into movies, and the music that they were making and where they started to branch off into their careers, Aaliyah had steered away after music. She started to take a break. Brandy and Monica was still putting out music at that time, and like I said, you had Brandy who was on the up and up with Moesha doing movies and still making music at the time. Monica put out an album in between that and The Boy Is Mine, and then after that she took a break. Then Aaliyah died after 2001 when I Care For You dropped. She was dead by then.
Sadly.
Well, in 2001, the Aaliyah album came out. And then in 2002, the I Care For You album came out. So between 96 and 2001, there was no music released except for stuff she did for theatrical stuff. So she was in movies, though. She was in Queen of the Damned. She had filmed some scenes for
Good,
The
dog.
Matrix. She was supposed to be Nairobi in The Matrix, but she died before she could finish the scenes for the film. So they had to cut her out and recast her with Jada Pinkett Smith. So
You said Faith versus Mary. What is up with y'all and these odd parents? Faith does not have enough music to go up against Mary J. Blige. Period.
I don't even know who Faith is, so I'm just gonna say Mary J. Blige.
Didn't I tell you just be quiet, take notes?
But at least I
Write it
picked
down.
someone.
Write it
At least I
down.
picked someone.
Aaliyah was
because it
supposed
was just it was just those are two. There were three different artists, and I remember when every one of their albums dropped. I was a kid, but I remembered it. Every time Aaliyah came out with an album, that shit hit. That wasn't always the case with Brandy and Monica, but it was with Aaliyah. But because of Brandy's massive reach through television, she was able to skate by with poor record sales. Because Monica dropped All Eyes on Me, which was a studio album in 2002. Bye. Nobody wants to buy babe.
I think I was a bot.
So it was it's crazy, but that's the
She was
truth,
supposed to
you
be in
know.
Honey, but she turned it down. Honey? They have a hard time recasting because Honey ain't dropping till a good amount of years after she passed.
Well, they do write movies ahead of time and then cast them. When did Honey come out? 2004?
Well,
2003.
speaking
Okay,
of
so not
movies,
that far off. Okay. So yeah, I can see that
did y'all know a new Medea movie's coming out?
Yes.
on Netflix.
It's coming out on Netflix.
I believe it's called Medea's Homecoming.
Medea's
Yes, that
Home.
is what it's called. At least that's what he said it was gonna be called.
Okay, yeah, so I can see Honey because that came out 2003, so that makes sense.
She would have made more sense than Jessica Alba, but you know.
I was like, they sure did block this girl up, but okay.
Ooh,
All
not
right.
that blackened her up.
No, I love Jessica Alba, but you
Yeah,
tell
she
me
was
you
real.
got
She had
this
a
and
lot
that.
of flavor, Don.
Okay. I love me some Jessica Alba, but that was just not it.
I can't say your thing.
If you put it back in there and they take it out,
You put it back in there.
was I high?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I don't know. If you ain't took it out, then yeah, it's still in there.
I remember John Singleton saying that he wanted Tupac to play Jody and Baby Boy. I could see that.
Oh, I
That
remember.
would've been better.
I watched Baby Boy. That's good.
Interesting.
Not interesting.
How,
Yeah,
how's
it
it
is.
interesting?
Give me that water.
Because what do you know? That's the question.
I know a
Tupac or
lot.
Biggie? That is an argument that don't need to be had at 12 o'clock at night.
But back to this.
That's an argument that starts at 7:00 p.m.
I would do Tony versus Mary. I would
Tony
do
versus Mary.
yeah. Because they both
Are you
make
asking who would I pick?
No, I'm saying that's what I would do. Like a versus. Because I can't
Which
choose.
one would I rather listen to? I grew up on listening to both of them. So I would listen to both Tupac and Biggie. They both had something profound to say.
Well, they was gone by the time I got here, so I listened to both of them. So
When I was a kid, you did have to. It was a real big beef. You were supposed to pick. It was West Side or East Side. I was like, bitch, I live in the Midwest.
It don't matter to me.
So it really don't matter to me.
For real, you was really in the middle of the country.
They call it Midwest and Northeast Ohio. So, bitch, I live on the East and the West. How about that?
The biggest rap group from here at the top, these songs, both them niggas.
Bone Thugs and Harmony. They're right there on 99th and Union.
It
was right down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Leah did have that homegirl feel.
Sadly, Tupac and Biggie died before I was born, so I only got to listen to Tupac.
Oh God, you didn't listen to Biggie? Jesus Christ.
You've never listened to Tupac or Biggie?
You just go to
I
Pandora.
listen to Tupac.
Okay? Go to Pandora and go to 90s hip hop.
But because Pandora will play both of them.
Pandora would give you the basics of hip hop and R&B, and you can go from there.
No, Biggie and Tupac's music is in heavy rotation on all of the streaming services because both of the estates make money off of it.
I listen to Tupac, and I haven't listened to Biggie. That's the only argument for me.
I don't see how you can listen to Tupac and not listen to Biggie. He mentioned Biggie in his songs.
Because at the time, Tupac was only played a couple times, and that was it. And
where exactly are you listening to Tupac at?
On the radio.
Oh my God.
Where?
On the radio.
Oh.
What Tupac songs are in rotation on the radio?
That's a good ass question.
Are you listening to Sirius FM?
Yeah.
What hip hop station are you listening to?
He has to be listening to X and Fly because they played music from the 90s and the 2000s, and every now and again they.
But this is like 2010. I don't.
And then Tupac does have his own channel now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I have to be up early. I didn't get my mama Mother's Day gift, so I'm taking her to get a mani and pedi. Oh, okay. Bye, Tirza. Hey, Rico.
Got a special channel for a limited time on XM.
Honey, he ain't being goofy. He being him damn self. That's what he did.
Yeah, but like, I don't know any station that'll play a bunch of Tupac and don't play no Biggie.
Well, this particular channel is dedicated to Tupac, and it's only for a certain amount of time.
I highly doubt that's the channel he was listening to. He said it was 2 songs. If it was a Tupac station, you would hear all of his music. Yeah. So no.
No, the only other channel that I can think of that he will hear like 2 songs off of Tupac will be Excellent Fly.
Or that station that Kid Capri run where he do his club set.
Here's the Kid Capri.
I know somebody was doing a mix.
She said, "Leave Hiram alone, guys."
No. Thank you, Tirza. Thank you for defending me.
Cheesy mix But what they would do was every song that he had a sample, they would play the original first and then cut into his song. That shit was actually kind of dope.
I don't like Jeezy music enough to do that.
You don't like
He all right. He's okay. He not bad. I like that he done grew up. That I appreciate. You know.
Yeah, Jenny said that sex is amazing.
Sure it is.
Yeah,
she real woke now. She real woke.
I think they make nice.
They mad at her co-host mad at her though because she had her win and didn't invite them.
And she
I was like, bitch, it's COVID.
Facts. Trying to keep that shit small. I don't want you bitches to get me sick.
It's COVID, so like that should be understood.
Not they mad about
She
it.
straight up told them I was not obligated to invite you to my wedding. I was like,
she's not. And so
Yes,
the whole panini.
You know what? I'm gonna listen to Tears and mind my business. Tears said, leave him alone. He doesn't know, so he'll learn. Tears. He knows who John Legend is, and John Legend came out around the time that Kanye West came out.
You know, the reason how I got connected to John Legend is by listening to one of the songs he featured with Megan Trainor. And that's the only way how I knew
he featured with
who? Megan Trainor.
Did you say Megan Trainor?
Yes.
What song is he featured on with Megan Trainor?
I just want to ask that.
I will.
I'm finding it hard to believe because Megan Trainor writes a lot of music as well.
We did give him an assignment. What Don did.
I gave him an assignment.
I finished it. I didn't like it.
He ain't like nothing that Don gave.
Oh, Tim, remember?
Ridiculous.
A couple months ago, you had came across this on Instagram.
He not learning because I guarantee he ain't wrote nothing down since I told him to write stuff down.
You know he didn't win that season?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was reading through the comments.
Vincent didn't win.
I was reading through the comments. They was like, "Yo, he didn't win." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
They say Vincent be clout chasing though, because he showed up on Sunday's Day.
Oh, for real?
Here's a song. Like I'm gonna lose you. That's the song. Like I'm gonna lose you.
Is that off of her album?
Yes.
Which album is it?
Let me get to that.
What year did it come out?
It came out like.
Listen, Tirza, I have no care in the world who people are fucking and what they doing. But I often find that when girls like Jeannie get with a black guy and the black guy is, I'll put it this way, he is as black as they come in terms of aesthetic and how he presents himself, they feel the need to overcompensate when they say things. When they could just generally be themselves. Yeah, and I don't think she understands that the way she speaks and her rhetoric can come off very offensive to black people as a whole. But it's just like, it's like you ain't used to nothing. Is that a good way to explain it? Yep. Because like if you've been in an interracial relationship before, you would know how to move, right? Mm-hmm. And there's no reason for you to be like, you know, talking about, well, my last boyfriend was this, but that dark meat something else. Like, bitch, what is it doing? Is it turning you on the inside, bitch? You gotta tell us that. Right. Like, don't say it like that. Just be like, if you need to have the conversation about why it's different with your husband and why it's different with your ex, then you can do that without describing him as an object, because that's what it sounds like. It just doesn't. I don't think it registers with her. It sounds kind of fetishy. Yeah, and I don't think it registers with them that way. But that's because they ain't used to nothing, and that's the first thing they think of to describe it. And you'll sit there and be like, "Ooh, that was cringy as hell." Ooh, because I wouldn't say that if Jared was white. It'd be a whole different conversation. But I wouldn't say no shit. You ain't gonna come out and be like, "Yeah, that pink ring hit different." You like, ugh.
Think me, bitch. You out here eating
All right,
uncooking.
I found the album. It was Wonderland BFF, and the song was released in 2016.
Huh.
What's the album again?
Wonderland BFF.
How old is that album? What year did it come out?
2016.
I ain't listened to Megan Trainor since All About the Bass.
I'm trying to think.
Last thing I listened to her was
Did
that
John have
song
an
she
album
dropped with
around that
Nicki.
time? In 2016?
Hey
I love
Google,
Megan Trainor.
did John Legend have an album in 2016?
Yes, you do.
I want to say it was the
I think so.
Darkness and Light album.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
That
that was
was,
the
I didn't
album.
listen to that
Me
album.
neither.
I
Was
listened
it
to
black and
had-
white? The cover of that album, black and white.
I believe so.
Yeah,
I didn't listen to that album.
I listened to it because he
The
had a song.
albums are Darkness and Light.
He had a song with Miguel
that's
on there,
it.
so I was like, let me check this out real quick.
Oh shit, that hurt.
I like Miguel. Yeah, that was
Oh,
Darkness.
baby, you gotta
and
turn
Light
the
came
fan
out
back
with
on.
Oh.
And just turn it so it hit the wall. All right. Then what was also trash is that Jeezy was asked about it. He was like, "Oh, she from the Bay Area and she knows every rap song and E40 song." And I'm like, "Nigga, that don't mean shit." Again, ignorance. That's the only way I can explain it. It's the only way that makes sense to me is you just ignorant.
He probably took it as a compliment. You know, it's all about how you.
Yeah, he did.
He probably was like,
He
yeah, she
did.
like that dark meat.
He ain't never been with no Vietnamese girl either. So
Because he probably go up be saying some ignorant shit too.
I want to say Jeannie Mai is Vietnamese. I believe
I'm
so.
not Asian. I keep it bare minimum.
Let me see, because I don't think she's Korean. They like my video.
I thought she was Filipino.
Bye, Tirza. I don't think she's Filipino.
Good night.
Hold on a second. Kiss me more.
Y'all, we got 2 days. 2 days to plan
They
her
say she
drop.
American. Jeannie Mai ain't no damn American.
She was here.
What is her ethnicity?
I'm biracial.
She's 42 years old.
Yeah, she looked 12.
She don't even look close to 40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she.
No, because her mama and her daddy. Ha! Vietnam. Told you she was Vietnamese. I know my ethnicity is
stupid.
I don't listen to Megan. I haven't listened to Megan Trainor in a while. I don't have a problem with Megan Trainor. I like her. Weird turn on the conversation. Not really. It kind of segued that way. I don't like Lana Del Rey. She always crying. I don't.
Honey, I dropped that bitch at the way she said about Beyonce.
What it is?
She said some ignorant shit. I forgot what it was. She said some ignorant shit. I said, oh, that's how you want it.
I don't know, baby. I don't know how to explain Lana Del Rey.
Right, let them know, Rico, because I definitely said to Planet Her.
Good night, tears up. You didn't go to bed already.
Planet Her by Doja Cat.
Dropping
Friday, June 25th.
2 days to what? Planet Her. Oh, that's when Doja Cat's album drops.
Yes.
In 2 days.
Do you listen to Megan Thee Stallion? Yes, you listen to Megan Thee Stallion.
Do I listen to Megan Thee Stallion? It depends. Megan's starting to get on my nerves.
I hate that she doesn't write a whole song that's,
I like her video Thought Shit. I thought that video was hilarious, but
like she has important lines in her songs about how she feels.
I guess Don kind of rub off on me a little bit because I feel like Megan is a one-trick pony.
Yeah, she is. I'm like, cause I like the whole song. Like, it's songs out here that's inspirational. Like, say Nicki Minaj, "Dear Old Nicki, Save Me." It's the whole song is just, important shit. It's a personal feeling song. She can write personal things, but it's like one part in the verse out of a whole song. I'm like, can you just write a whole song that's giving us what we want to hear, like something personal? We gonna party regardless, you know. Everybody gonna party for real. City Girls got a song that's personal. It was like, give us something. White and racist. Oh, you talking about Lana Del Twat? Yeah, yeah. But Megan is just a little much. I still like Megan though. Party girl, real hot girl shit.
I mean, I like Megan when I want to twerk.
Yeah, you know, we want to have fun. You know, you want to have fun. You want to work out. That's when you turn Megan on.
Her and Cardi are kind of on the same vein for me. But even Cardi switch it up from time to time.
Right.
But you still like. I mean, I put it this way: if I was trying to listen to something that was gonna make me move, I would put on Cardi and Megan. I wouldn't put on Megan first. Megan would kind of be in the mix. But if I was putting on something that was gonna be like it's a rap song, but it's gonna motivate me, I would try to find some Nicki stuff to do that. Like I like listening to Roman's Revenge if I'm a workout or go walking. Like, cause that shit make me mad. Like this bitch was ruthless as fuck. Like I would beat her ass if I heard this song and I felt like it was about me.
For real.
Like, oh, bitch.
The thing about Nicki that be killing me, she's like, no, it's not about Lil Kim. No, like that's not it, girl. We know who you talking about.
Not a dollop of Daisy. Bitch. Good night. Go to bed. Go to bed. He said, how's that dollop of Daisy? He said every time he see a person with a white person, he just go ask, how's that dollop of Daisy?
Who said that stupid shit?
Rico.
Sometimes you gotta switch it up on a bitch.
I cannot.
That's what Carly said.
I love the way Nicki rap and I love her voice.
What motivation song are you singing? Are you singing Kelly Rowland or are you singing Normani?
That's how I
Can
try
I
to
be
create.
your
That's
think that's
motivation?
Let me be your motivation.
Do it tonight.
I'm
I like
still
that
laughing
song.
at what you just wrote. I'm still listening to a lot of stuff to motivate me too. Motivate you because I can give you a motivational list.
Don't ask Don to give you a playlist or nothing because you'll never be able to get through it.
I can send you a short. You know what? I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna send you a short list of the songs that I
I
have.
still ain't got through Don's playlist of music that he sent me. I ain't gonna lie. The playlist is fire. But it's so much music on there that I can't save it. I have to keep going back to our group chat to pull it up so I can listen to it because Don got over 1 million songs in the bitch.
It's about 250 songs in there. I'm not gonna lie
I
to
said,
you.
oh my God.
Let me see. Let me go look because now they got.
It was Normani's Motivation.
Oh.
Motivation by Normani is my turn up playlist. I think Dangerously in Love is a classic album by Beyonce.
Period. As you should. Yeah,
I think it's okay.
This has 283 songs.
B-Day is my favorite Beyonce album by
And
her.
it's 17 hours and 46 minutes. Worth the music.
Longer than a Chris Brown album, but still better.
Okay, I could put a little playlist together. I need to send this Hiram. Text me your number. I'm gonna send you this list.
You ain't gonna listen to it.
All you gotta do is press shuffle and let it play. You ain't gotta.
Hiram, we tease you,
That's
but
all
we
you
still
gotta
love
do.
you.
That's all you gotta do is go in there and press
That's how you know
shuffle.
people care. People tease you when they care, baby. When they don't say nothing to you, be worried.
Okay, like, oh, you don't know who that is? Okay.
Right. Where they just brush you off
Try
like,
to listen.
you like, okay. Yeah. Anyway,
Now this playlist I got 553 songs on
the
here.
LASIK can't fix what's going on with your eye. Oh shit.
Oh no, are you too blind? Damn, man.
It said, Don, do you have Spotify or Apple? Don got
Honey,
Apple.
I pay for Apple. I don't do that Spotify shit. But when
I
this
It
money
said,
come back on, baby, I might turn on my title back on, okay?
this nigga stupid.
Turning the title
To
back
into
on.
a cornea implant. Oh my God.
Oh, so you gotta take your whole damn eye out.
Yeah, they gotta cut it. Oh no, baby. I'd rather wear glasses.
Wait, what happened to Rico?
Man,
What
that don't
happened?
scare you. He blind.
Stop, Don.
It's okay. I'm blind. Oh, I can see, girl. Brandy, all you gotta do is go to my Instagram, text me your number. I will send you a playlist, a short
You will
playlist
never
that you
be
can
able to
download.
download it. He
I
lying.
send you a nice short playlist.
Tiff
You like,
already told
sweetie?
Tiff already told us the number of songs.
Why
I was
Don
like,
make a whole business out of sending people playlists? One playlist
Tell
that's about
Leah,
$20. $1 a
LASIK,
song, bitch. You
LASIK is like laser eye surgery. So, oh, you say it's not LASIK? No, LASIK is it's kind of like they take a laser and just kind of beam your eye. That what he's
Yeah,
saying
but
is that's
they
taking
would
the
have to do
whole.
actual surgery.
That's
Like,
like going to the hospital.
yeah, they have to cut on your eye. Every visit, she tells me, you see surprisingly well with someone with as much astigmatism as you. If you see well, I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Um,
I know
Cause
when
that's invasive surgery, okay?
it's too late for me, I can't see.
And your eye gotta be open when you have. Oh Lord have mercy.
I mean, they gonna sedate you and hold your eye open.
I wonder what that feel like. Like, how do you be asleep but they holding your eye open?
You be on some deep drugs
Right.
because you could be
you
sleeping.
must be.
They'll cut your whole goddamn body open, and you wouldn't know a thing.
If y'all ain't never watched that movie Promising Young Woman, y'all really should.
That's backhanded as heck. It
It's
depends
so
on
I
how
love talk about
how
till I'm
well you can
dead,
see.
but I let them beat me.
That's scary.
Mhm.
What, honey? That's the color purple.
I know.
Okay.
Tired. When I'm tired, I say crazy stuff.
So go to bed.
All right. We ain't holding you hostage.
Yeah, because I only got a couple more minutes on here and then I'm gonna shut it down.
Yeah,
I've
it
been
will
live
get
for
worse
three
as you
hours.
age. Definitely will. At least you know. Ooh, child. I'm just glad I ain't got shit to do tomorrow because I'm tired.
Well, I have to get my vision corrected at some point because it'll
I
get
will have to
worse
go
as
to the
I
movie
age.
Thursday.
She told me to go and get a consultation with an eye surgeon and look into an implant or PRK. Promising Young Woman is about a girl whose best friend was sexually assaulted at a college party, and afterwards she killed herself. And she never got over it. So she would be at clubs and bars and pretend to be drunk and pick up guys, and they would try to have sex with her while she was under the influence. But when she was sober up, they didn't want to sleep with her no more.
Oh,
So
yeah.
she would just go to bars and just find ways to keep um taking down these guys and telling them, look, you need to stop doing women like this.
Ain't that like a
She
comedy?
was It's a dark comedy. It turned into a I guess you could say a revenge story very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Because towards the end, the plot twist of it is it's messed up as hell. But it was just everybody knew that the girl got assaulted and they ignored it and acted as if they didn't want to ruin this young man's life, but they were okay with letting this girl deal with the trauma of what happened to her. And then there was a video going around school that circulated that everybody watched and knew that she was sexually assaulted, and they watched the assault on the video.
That's that shit I be talking about.
hmm
Where is that? It's on HBO Max.
I don't think Promising Young Woman is.
Hulu. No, it just came out. It ain't gonna be on Hulu. I'll probably look up on the website I showed you.
No, I bought it because I wanted to watch it, and they hadn't released it yet, and I was mad. I was like,
Oh, they
"Fuck
came
this!
out. Okay.
I'm buying
Awesome.
it and watching movies." I had a movie night by myself. My husband went to his cousin's house. I was like, "I'm in my room watching movies. Fuck him." I was watching movies, and I bought that movie, and I watched that. It was pretty fucking dope.
Okay. Yeah,
I
you want a nice little playlist? All you gotta do is hit my Instagram, send
half
me
of
your
what
number, and I'll send
is
y'all a
that,
nice little
or who
playlist.
is that being credited as sleepy? What? Are you sleepy too? Because that comment looks sleepy. Oh, I saw the trailer to that. It's a good movie. It's a very, very good movie. The end is gonna fuck you up though. I promise you that. It's gonna take you out. You can be
I
like,
don't want
oh
to see
damn,
the
for real. Like you ain't have to do that shit. Like,
Mm-mm-mm.
but it's crazy.
Promises, promises. Yeah, Rico's sleepy too. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you was joking about her, girl. I thought you was tripping in, going in and out of sleep too. I'm about to say, go to bed,
See, you
man.
ain't finna make jokes about me, Aaliyah. It's a game
Too late. She
changer.
already did. Been there, done
And
that.
you just more
Oh, I can't wait. This album gonna be game changer. I just know it.
like
It's been so long since somebody put an album out that's just gonna change.
I don't know, my song, I love it. I don't know why, but I just really like that song. That sounds like a song I've heard before. It sounds like
It's
a
like our
sample.
old song.
Nah, kid, I'll do what
Quit.
I like.
Period.
Aaliyah said, "Fuck all that."
That's the shit that I like. Oh, whose song? That was Tink.
No,
Mm.
kid, you ain't
Oh,
going
hold on
to.
now.
You ain't gonna make fun of me.
Aaliyah grown as hell now. Hold on.
You be grown as hell. You don't want to make fun of me.
Hold on
I ain't got
now.
nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with that.
That's the shit that I like. Mm. That's
I
crazy.
have
Well,
a limit.
he said all we do is make
Boy,
fun of
go
you.
to bed.
Rico.
Go to bed. Oh, I'm out of alcohol. Mm.
Well, ladies and gents, she said once again, I'll do what I want. Say it again, Rico.
Oh, yeah, I get a little wild at the end of this, ain't you?
Y'all ain't fixing to be fighting on this damn live now. Y'all finna go to bed.
We
That's what's gonna
started.
happen. It, grow up, Hyrule. Grow up.
It's a joke.
See, teasing and joking is a whole different thing. And joking about me is a whole different. That's my limit.
Do you
Okay,
smoke
limit.
weed? Who? Me? Hell yeah.
I do not. I do not partake of the ganja.
Honey,
My husband
she
is.
ain't been on live, on YouTube in a minute, but I be high as hell. When
I'm
this new
already
money come in, I'm
stupid
gonna buy
enough
me some more.
sober. I can imagine what I'd be like high.
Ah,
I don't think
child.
that'd be fun.
Do you remember what I told you I ate last time I was high?
You said you strained cereal.
Ah, that's what it was. That was the last time. But no, the why I strained the cereal makes sense.
You said because your sister used 2% and she know you can't drink that, so
Yes, and
you
she gave
strained
me
the
the milk.
cereal and put put lactate milk in there.
Yes. Yes. That makes
Why did you
perfect
get a
sense.
new bowl of cereal?
Because I didn't want to waste the cereal. Like I didn't even eat the cereal. I said no. She said, "Why don't you make it?" I said, "No, I'm not gonna waste the cereal like this." Like the bowl was perfect. It was a perfect bowl of cereal. So I said, "No, like I cannot eat this cereal. So you gonna put me in the hospital? Like this is crazy."
I'm
So what we gonna do? She said, "Why don't you strain it?" I said, "Girl, that's the smartest shit you ever said in your life. What is strain that? Strain the cereal?"
care.
I was like, "Nah, I know.
Really?
I ain't never strained no cereal a day in my life." But the night before, I think it was the night before, 2 nights before, I had chocolate pudding. I had that food I said I wasn't gonna eat, but I ate it anyway because I was high as hell. Um, and I had some cereal after that because I needed something sweet and we ain't got no snacks.
That chicken with that garlic salt on it.
Yeah. Turns out she did use what I did. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's a little bit too much salt. But yep, I tore that shit up that night.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna call it a night. I probably won't go live again until Friday on here, but I'll probably go live tomorrow on Instagram. I got to.
I'll be there.
The people get real testy when I don't go live on Instagram.
Yeah,
I
because
already told
y'all.
y'all about my last adventure with the ganja. I took down a whole plate of brownies. Oh,
Because you
Jesus.
shouldn't have did that. That was your fault. That was on you. You take that L. You gotta know how to eat food.
I've gotten only kind of high I've ever gotten was contact high because I was in a garage where my best friend at the time was smoking with a girl I really didn't care for, but she wanted me to be there with her in case she rolled up and laced the weed with something. So we was sitting in the garage and it was like
Not she
it was
laced
like 13 degrees outside, but it was warm in the garage. So we sitting in the garage and they smoking and passing the weed between the two of them, and this whole garage just filled up with smoke. That was the only time I've ever gotten high, and I just started laughing out of nowhere. And it was like, Tiffany is high. I didn't feel
Yeah.
like it. I felt like my normal self.
Oh, you probably had a little buzz going on. But babe, when you high, you know you high. I know when I'm high because I told y'all my jaw started hurting and shit. When that bitch get to aching, I know I'm high as hell.
I just bust out laughing. It was like, Tiffany, why are you laughing? I'm like, I don't know. It just seemed funny.
Shit just be so funny as hell when you high as hell.
So that's the only time I ever even came close. I've never taken an edible ever. Jared is not a fan of it. He doesn't like it. He's very overprotective because he thinks that people put stuff in it, so he doesn't like it.
It's okay. I'm gonna make y'all some.
Oh
Y'all
shit!
know I don't do no other drugs, but you know that. I will never put you guys in harm's way. On purpose.
On purpose.
On purpose. On
Bye.
accident, I can't say nothing. On purpose, no.
I'm going to bed because you ignorant.
Good night, y'all.
I will talk to y'all. If
Good
y'all follow me on the
night.
gram, y'all can talk to me on the gram. I'm gonna put my message back up for everybody, and then I will call it a night. So I'm gonna let y'all out. Everybody who came through and watched the show today, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And if you live here in Cleveland, I just want you to listen to this little message. Don't worry. By Friday, my video will be better. I promise. So on Sunday, June 27th, I'm going to be at a pop-up shop where you can come and buy strawberry cheesecake. I'm going to be selling key lime cheesecake, and I'm also going to be selling pound cake. So don't worry. You'll be able to come and get your own personal stuff, and it is first come, first serve. And since this is my page, of course, you can also come and meet me, but you got to come and buy something. You can't just stand there, be talking and stuff. You got to buy something. So make sure you come this Sunday on June 27th to come and get you a pound cake, honey. Now, some of these pound cakes I might not make right now, but you can always come and place an order. I've got business cards. I've got menu cards. I've got it all, honey. So come on down to the pop-up shop and get you some baked goods, okay? I got it all. All of the information is right here in this video. And if you want more information, just look in the description box and I will send you a link to my Facebook page where you can see all of the good stuff. And come on down and kick it with me for a little bit and get you some of this good old cake, honey. Okay, this is down home, old school cake, honey, okay? This is get you right in the place, you know, that feels good, that itis kind of cake, honey, okay? Yeah. Make sure you come on down, honey, and come to the Soul Food Pop-Up. It is June 27th on Sunday from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. You come on down and get you some cake, and we don't talk and stuff, you know. But you gotta buy stuff, because I ain't trying to get in trouble. Okay, bye.